Actually,
Slow. Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just about my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind.
It's the Travel OG, and welcome to the Black Manosphere Conclave 5.0!
We got started in 2021 in Atlanta, united in the pursuit of excellence in all things. It's been one hell of a ride.
Can I tell you what's on my mind? 'Cause I've been thinking about it for quite some time. Hey, can you give me a moment to declare my love? Can I tell you what's on my mind?
We're now focusing more on opportunities for men, in particular passport bros. Guys who go abroad, they want to have a different lifestyle, they want to have a different achievement abroad. Oh yeah, there's without a doubt the narrative has changed for us greatly.
I just finished speaking and having a chance to tell individuals about how to live the American dream outside of America. And I was here to help so many men when it comes to understanding what they need to do in order to relocate.
With the political climate, things that are happening worldwide, guess what? Nobody's coming to save us. So it is indicative that we all bound together, tighten up like a fist, and strike a mighty blow against everything that's fighting to stop us, man.
It's nothing but good, positive people, good, positive energy with one goal in mind, and that is to make money, get the hell out the Matrix, and enjoy your life. You dig? So shout out to all of y'all. Theme music!
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
well, actually,
Shout out, shout out, shout out. And slide over a little bit. Shout out to all you guys that are here with Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Border. Turn that down a little bit. All right. When it comes to travel, a lot of guys are just doing excellent when it comes to relocating, finding a place to live. Some of you guys have traveled to other places several times. Some of you have been to over 20, 30 different countries around the world. But there's a big mistake that I keep seeing a group of men make that has been detrimental. And unless we address this, we're going to continue to make these mistakes. I want to say this again. There are a group of men that are making certain mistakes. And if we continue to ignore this, there'll be more and more men that are going to be coming up missing. There are going to be more and more men, their money is going to come up missing, as well as other things. And what that thing is, that most men that I'm seeing that get themselves in trouble is access. Let's be real with it. There are too many of us that are traveling with our passports that are giving easy access. You must, as a man, in all walks of life. Master the art of access. If your access is easy, I don't know one guy in Colombia that got drugged, got robbed, got stabbed, in a grave, ended up in a hospital, got shipped back home. I don't know one of those dudes that mastered the art of access. Every single one of you guys that's ever been scammed in Thailand, ever been hustled in Philippines, ever been scammed when you were with a chick in Africa, 54 countries, either one of you choose. Every one of you have given easy access. I can backtrack it to one thing and one thing only that you guys have not mastered. And I've been watching us for 10 years. Your access is too easy. We're going to talk about some of the things that men who travel give easy access to that's making your experience with foreign women horrific. Some of you guys are horrible when it comes to dating. You're listening to these off the wall YouTubers that's trying to tell you, do it my way and it's the perfect way. I'm telling you, them clowns. If you backtrack, okay, go to your favorite YouTuber that acts like a dating coach. What's the one thing that he has in common with dating coaches? Trying to get you to give easy access. Dating coaches are trying to teach you how to give easy access to certain women. These YouTuber dating coaches, because they try not to act like they're dating coaches, but they are. And the one thing that I noticed that they all have in common, they never teach you guys the art of access. They only show you how to give easy access to certain type of women. Let's be honest, to any type of woman. It's not the women in Colombia. It's not the women in Brazil. It's not the scopolamine. It's not the fact that you've made your money. It's not the fact that you've gotten on a plane. It's not the fact that the police don't help you after you got robbed. It's not the fact that your family have to get your body shipped back home because you didn't wake up. Let's go back to where it all started. For each one of you, your problem is you give women easy access to you in Cartagena. You did it in the Philippines. You did it in Thailand. You did it in Kenya. You did it in South Africa. You're still doing it in Brazil. You're still doing it in Medellin, Bogota. You're still doing it in Panama and Cancun, Mexico. You are too easy. You are an easy target. You're an easy lick. I don't know one dude that ever got robbed, scammed, or drugged that wasn't an easy lick. Every single one of you didn't make it difficult. So anytime you go to another country and you're dealing with other women, you might have to go back to, who am I allowing to have access to me? What type of women have access? I know some of your favorite YouTubers, they got money and they still let trashy women have access to them in other countries. I know white guys go to the Philippines from Europe, 2.3 billion pounds, 2.3 million pounds in their bank account, 5 million euros in their bank account, and they get scammed for all of it. You know why? Because they allowed access, easy access. They didn't make it a challenge to get to know them. They didn't make it a challenge to come in their presence. They didn't make women feel like, I can be around that dude, but that dude, I can't come. I just can't walk up on him and say any old thing. We as men have to start mastering the art of access. Entertainers do it. Everybody can't get, you could go out and see your favorite entertainer, but you don't have access to your favorite entertainer, do you? What about your favorite movie star? What about your favorite sports star? What's one of the things they all have in common that makes them so amazing? What did Prince and Michael Jackson have in common that made people just look at them with this mystery? They did not allow easy access. And that's the problem for many of us. So we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about the art of access. We're going to talk about how we should not be allowing every woman from every walk of life in every country to have easy access to us. It should be a challenge. It should be, for some women, it should be a chore. It should be like, I can't, he won't talk to me. He doesn't talk to women like I am. It should not be an easy chore. A beautiful bottom feeder should not easily have access to you. A chick that you met in the bar should not easily have access to you. I don't care if she got a big butt and a smile. If she can get access to you easily, she can drug you easily. If a chick that's on an app can get access to your Airbnb that first night that easily, she can drug you that easily. If a woman in the Philippines, all she got to do is smile at you just to get, and she's able to get access to you, she can empty your bank accounts that easy. Because we are making the mistake, guys. Let's put the rubber where it meets the road. Let's put it where the goats can get it. We are giving too much easy access to the wrong women. I didn't say don't give access to women. I said the wrong women. And that's why we're still walking through the how can I put it? The elementary school of travel. Because we need to learn who to give access to and who not to give access to. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Shout out to all you guys that are here with Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders on a wonderful Sunday evening. Glad to see that you guys here. Glad to see you guys here. This is going to be a fun topic tonight. This is grown man's conversation. If I'm just putting it like it is, this is for grown men only. Shout out to David Dice in the building. I know a lot of guys aren't going to be here tonight. I'm going to admit that right out the gate. I know a lot of guys either aren't going to be here or going to leave the live stream. That I do know. I'd be surprised if we have 50 people here tonight. I kid you not. I'm not putting anybody down, but I've been doing YouTube enough to where I know men don't want to hear the truth about us men. We want to hear the truth about women and what women are going through. But when it comes to men, we don't want to hear the truth. But even if it was only 3 of us here, we're still going to have a good time. Shout out to Alexis with the first super sticker supporting the channel. Shout out to all you guys that'll be supporting tonight by way of PayPal, Cash App, Super Chats, and Bitcoin. Shout out to all you guys. Glad to see that you're here, Alexis. Hope you have a great evening tonight. This is not a scolding episode, but this is the episode that we need to kind of like wake up, guys. I'm tired of seeing guys getting drugged. I'm tired of seeing guys get drugged. I'm seeing more and more guys be turned away at the airport. And if you think you can just sneak into Cali, you can't, because they're turning guys away at the airport once they find out that you tried to sneak into Medellin. So you can't sneak into Cali. All those condoms guys are coming with, all those sex toys. Why? Because those guys are ready to give easy access of themselves, their money, their time, their Airbnb or hotel room to some of the sleaziest, low-life women in the country. Shout out to you, brother. Let's scroll down a little further. My brother Dave says this. He said two live streams back to back, Trey, is the hardest working brother on YouTube. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. Shout out to my brother 313, poor man.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
Don't play with them Detroit boys. You know how we get in public. You know how we get in public. Salute to my brother Ahmad Milner in the building. Glad to see that you're here. Glad to see that you're here, brother. And shout out to all the guys and the ladies that are flying in this week for the Petronio Alvarez Afro-Colombian Festival here in Cali, Colombia this week. Shout out to all you guys. First class in the building. He says this. He said, happy Sunday, family. He said, about to get on the treadmill and watch the stream. Well, I got you, brother. I just got off the treadmill a couple hours ago, so I'm with you. He said, who's in Cali for the festival? It's gonna, let us know, guys, if you're gonna be in Cali for the festival anytime this week. I know Kings and Dreams is gonna be coming. Shout out to Jay Fleming. Salute to you as well, brother. Salute to you as well. Yes, sir. In the building. And my brother Don, aka the Don JP. Glad that you're here, as well as my brother El Monte, 1812. Shout out to you, brother. Peace to you. And Andrew Craig Jr. Yes, sir. Glad to see you're here as well, sir. Glad to see you're here as well. Let me scroll down a little bit further. And let's see. What up, Jamon? Glad to see you here, man. Good to see you here. And Mom SpaghettiOs. We're going to have a good show tonight now. We're going to have a good show tonight because I know that you are here, brother. Shout out to my brother Don in the building once again. And it looks like we got everybody. So that saves us a little bit of time. So shout out to all you guys that are here, because this is a really, really good topic that we're going to be talking about tonight. This is not a scolding topic. I know I came out the gate with the scolding, but let me change the music over here. But actually, this is not a scolding episode. It's an encouragement episode. I want us to find right women to date. I'm not a hater. I understand some guys are just weekend warriors. I'm not naive to that. I understand some guys are looking for something serious. I know some guys don't want to get married again. You tried it. It's not for you. But hey, you might want one or two girlfriends in certain countries. I'm with you on that. But even then, we still have to master the art of who has access to us and who doesn't. What type of woman has, we're going to go about it talking about foreign women. It can also go for men, but we're going to talk about it from the perspective of the women. Everybody should not have access to you, bro. Everybody should not have easy access to you. Shout out to my brother, a man supporting men in the building. Salute to you, brother. Every female in every country, just because they giggle in your face, she should not have easy access to you. So we're going to talk about some of the things that women should not have easy access to when you first get to another country. Then we're going to go into the video section or portion. Number one, your money. I don't know what we're thinking when we go to other countries or even before we go to other countries. Women should not have easy access to your money. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how much money you got. You worked hard for that money. You invested that money well. You got that pension. You're the one that worked for that Social Security. You're the one that worked to build that business. None of those women in those foreign countries were in the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning with you. I'll say that again. None of those women that we have met in foreign countries were in the gym with you at 5 o'clock in the morning when you were doing the hard work, mastering your craft, then why should they have easy access to your money? Why should they have easy access to your money? Your money should be something that's hard for a woman to coerce you out of in any country. But Dre, she's so pretty though. And she her smile, Dre. And she sucks it so good, Dre. Dre, you just don't understand. See, Dre, you always was getting some coochie. So you don't understand what it's like to, I'm finally with my first Asian girl. You've been with Asian women before, Dre. You don't understand. I've never had a Puerto Rican or a Brazilian. I've only seen Brazilian women on TV. I can actually have sex with her. She can have all my money. If a woman can easily get access to your bank account by way of you giving her proceeds on a regular basis, you're never going to find a quality woman. Quality women aren't for sale in any country. I'll say that again for the dudes that didn't hear me in the back. One thing I've learned from traveling before I met my wife, traveling with my wife, and now I get to sit back and watch you guys in your endeavors to travel. And I'm going to tell you this. You ready? There's not one man, and put it in the comment section if you have, there is not one man that has ever purchased a quality woman in another country. I don't care if we saw Jeff Bezos and his chick. Do realize that chick had money before she met Jeff. So she was already in that circle to be able to have access to him. No, we know she didn't have Jeff Bezos' money, but she was far, far, far from broke. She was a successful businesswoman in her own right. That's why she was in the circle where Jeff was able to have access to her and she had access to him. What's my point? I don't care how much money you got. You'll never be able to buy quality. All you guys that throw money out to women easily, I promise you, a quality woman is never for sale. A quality woman will leave you and your bank account. I'm serious. Some of you guys think if I'm in another country, in the Philippines, I throw her $300, she ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Trash women ain't going nowhere. Beautiful bottom feeders, they aren't going anywhere. Quality women with standards, morals, rules, and boundaries, and she look good, will leave your ass sitting right there in a restaurant until you get the fuck on in their own language. Quality women are never, ever, ever for sale in any country. If you ever seen a woman that was purchased, you know that was not a quality woman. We see that in the States. Trashy women get purchased. Fake women who pretend to be quality get purchased. Side chicks get purchased. Side girlfriends get purchased. Mistresses get purchased. A quality woman will tell you and your money to ride out on a horse that you rode in on. So let's get to the point, guys, where we come to a final conclusion, because I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, some of your favorite YouTubers that I know got paper. And I mean, they got paper. And all you see them with is trashy chicks. Every time they put a camera on, it's a bunch of trashy chicks. I wish, I'm gonna say something, man. I wish the hell I had the level of finances that a lot of y'all had or even have. Ain't no way in hell a trashy bitch that can scope me would be in my face like they doing y'all. Ain't no, y'all sitting up here and y'all, now, don't get me wrong, I make decent money, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of you dudes are doing really well for yourself, and I'm proud of you. I support you. But I'm gonna tell you this now. When I see the women that y'all have in certain countries, and I'm looking at you like, you are a doctor. You own 3 franchises. This brother over here, he just retired from the military, and he's bringing in $7,000 to $12,000 a month from his business ventures in the military. This brother over here, he just got done investing. He invested in crypto way back in the day. He got plenty of, and will be with the worst, trashiest chicks in Colombia. Pretty, but ain't worth nothing. Them chicks got to borrow each other dresses and shoes to look good for you in DR. I'll say it again. Them chicks are so broke, they don't even have the body suits. They are borrowing body suits from each other to look good for you in the club. And you wonder why you can't get no quality women in the Philippines. You ain't trying to get one. Why? Because you try to use your money. Therefore, quality women can't be purchased. Okay. If I'm lying, how come it ain't more men with quality women that's traveling? I'll wait. If all it takes is a few dollars to buy quality, and you ain't got to search for no more, you ain't never got to worry about getting drugged or robbed or scammed, and you can have a quality woman, and all it took was a few dollars or a few $1,000s. How come I don't see more dudes that got money with quality women that's traveling like us? Y'all got the money, right? Y'all say that who has the gold makes the rules, right? The golden rule, right? If all it took was having money, how come I don't see a bunch of y'all with quality women? Oh, I see y'all with some beautiful, trashy women. Oh, that I can attest to. How come I rarely see y'all with quality women if all it took was just having some money in your pocket? I'll wait. So that lie that guys have been selling us, that as long as you got money in your pocket, you can get whatever type of woman you want. That must be a lie. That must be a lie. A woman should not have easy access to your money. Stop bragging about your money. Stop bragging about what you have. Stop coming to other countries trying to flex. Look at my gold ring. Look at my gold watch. Look at my gold chain. Because all you're doing is making yourself a lick to lower level ladies. Have you ever noticed having those big Donkey Kong chains around y'all neck ain't never made quality women come y'all way, has it? I ain't never met no dude that said, I met my wife because I had a big ass chain around my neck. I ain't met no dude that ever said that. I ain't met no dude said, I went to Thailand, man. Listen, my wife in Thailand, she is a nursing practitioner. She's the head of the nurses in her hospital. Man, she saw my gold watch and bracelet just shimmering. And she said, she just lowered her standards and said, you know what? I know I don't normally deal with guys on this caliber, but it's something about him that I must forget about the fact that I'm a nursing practitioner and I'm a woman that doesn't dress like women on Walking Street, but I'm going to get with this dude because of his gold watch. I ain't never seen that happen. Now, what I have seen happen throughout my life, you wear that Donkey Kong chain around your neck, that dog collar. You wear the big gold watches and the bling bling, and you go to another country and you get a lot of women attention. And now you're giving easy access to women that don't mean you any good. So the first thing we notice that don't give access so easily to your money. Stop over tipping chicks that didn't ask for a tip. Stop overpaying chicks. If you made an agreement with Pay for Play for a certain amount of money, pay that. Stop trying to be a Mr. Baller shot caller because the Pay for Play price might be a little lower in that country than another country. Stop trying to flex with everything. The fact that you have money should not be easily accessible or easily noticed by other people. People don't like a show off, but they will rob a show off. Don't let that slide by. People don't like a show off, but they will damn sure rob one. Back in my day, I was gonna rob you. You better believe that. Andre in the 80s and early 90s, I'm gonna rob you. Go on, show off. Two things I learned in Detroit. I learned how to be a drug dealer and rob drug dealers. Those are two things I learned. I learned how to be a drug dealer and I learned how to rob you motherfuckers. So all you flex boys, I was already used to robbing y'all, dog. See, y'all see this nice nerdy Andre of 2026. But if you caught me back in the day, either I was gonna make money with you or I was gonna take money from you. It was what it was. I'm from the east side. Sorry.
You better back the fuck up out my face, goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
So if it was, see, this new era is safe. Y'all can walk around with your Donkey Kong gold on and all that and go to the Philippines. It's safe. But when I was out there in them streets, I'd have robbed you motherfuckers easily. Easily. I came up behind y'all. Check it in. You know what this is? This ain't your first robbery. It ain't gonna be your last. I ain't have to wear no mask. You can see my face. I didn't give a damn. I was that stupid. I'm gonna say that again. I didn't wear no mask. You could see my face because I was that stupid. I was stupid enough to where you could turn me in or you could come and retaliate. Either way, right now, this ain't that time for retaliation, bro. Let me get that. Let me get that. Check all that in. Take it all off. No. Bruh. Take off the pants, bruh. Take off the shirt, man. Nigga, you ain't chasing me down. Take them pants off. Drop them pants to your ankles. Nigga, drop them pants to your ankles. You won't be chasing me down. You won't be chasing me down trying to get my license plate. You won't be chasing me down through this dark alley. When I go down this dark alley, it's going to be me. Drop your pants. Drop your pants to your ankles. By the time you pull them back up, I'm gone. I'm gone by the time you pull them back up. Ain't nobody gonna stop and help you. I could rob you on the sidewalk. Ain't nobody gonna stop and help you. This is Detroit. So when I say, guys, don't give people easy access to your money when you travel, don't do that. Numero dos. Don't give easy access to women. Should not have easy access to you. Be that one dude in the group. It's 4 of y'all going down to Thailand. You be that one dude in the group. You let all the other 3, let them be stupid. You be that one dude in the group. The designated wise man. You know how you got the designated driver? Somebody need to be the designated wise man. How stupid can y'all be? It's a group of y'all. 4 in Medellin, Colombia. Chick hits y'all up on Tinder. Says she's coming over. It is 5:13 in the morning. What chick of quality is coming over a total stranger's house at 5:13 in the morning as a quality woman in any country? I'll wait. I done had coochie just like many of you dudes from every walk of life. Guess what time I ain't never had a woman come over my house? Ever. I have never had a woman that I can convince to come over to my house at no damn 5:13 in the morning. Especially a woman I ain't never met in my life. I don't care how much I done talked to that chick on Tinder. I ain't never had no chick that said, I'm on my way. 5:13 in the morning? And y'all don't realize that something is wrong? 5:13 in the morning. 4:17 in the morning. And y'all don't realize that something's fishy. Be the designated wise man of your group. I don't care if your group call you a hater. I don't care if your group tells you, oh man, see, you tripping. You must not want to be the designated wise man of your group. Women should not have easy access to you in any mother country. Not every type. Yes, women should have access, but not every type of woman should have easy access to you. That's number 2. If every type of woman got easy access to you, that's why y'all always end up in a damn morgue. That's why y'all end up in the morgue, I swear. Every dude that's ever got robbed and drugged or scammed, that woman had easy access to you. Number 3. I don't know why we do this when as men, when we travel. I know she pretty with green eyes and dimples. But bruh, there is no way a woman should have easy access to your trust. How in the hell could somebody answer this one for me? Because I'm going to go to the comments in a second. Please answer this one for me. How in the hell are women that you have never seen before in your life, a woman that's just walking down the street selling some coochie, get easy access to your trust? Y'all literally trust these women with your life? Trust. Man, ain't no fucking way. No. No, I don't care where I landed as a single man. It was not that easy to get access to me trusting you, especially a woman. If I'm interested in you, I'm gonna get to know you. We gonna sit back, okay, all right. Even when I was in Florida, if I'm smashing, most guys know I used to be an academic college recruiter for 20 years. Whether I'm smashing a staff member or whether I'm smashing one of the older students, right? Let's say the student is 27 years old, 26 years old at the college, right? I've had to see that student going back and forth to school. I've had to sit back and have conversations with that student. So by the time she's ready to give me the coochie, Man, I know a lot about that Stu before I smash her. Y'all, you can't even pronounce that chick's last name in Spanish. Y'all funny. Here's the funny part. You want to hear a funny one, Jay Fleming? These dudes will sit up there, look at the female ID. Let me see your ID. You can take a screenshot of the ID. Half you mutts can't even pronounce the chick's name. You giving access to chicks, you don't even know how to pronounce her full name. You can't even pronounce her full last name. And you got, if the police say, well, what's her name? What was Maria, Magali, Michelle, something like that. It was something with an M in it. You fucking bitches, you can't even pronounce their names. But you giving these hoes full access to your Airbnb, full access to your computers, full access to your wallet that's sitting right there in front of them, full access to your kitchen, full access to your refrigerator, full access to your bedroom. You some trustworthy motherfuckers. There is no way a woman's supposed to have that much trust given to her by you after you just got off a plane 6 hours ago. And y'all letting these YouTubers convince y'all that y'all can actually get off the plane and 6 hours later, you're supposed to give full access to your trust? Just all your trust. You got 2 computer monitors sitting up there and a laptop. You're supposed to trust her in front of that. If any let's say dudes weren't getting drugged. Let's not even go there right now. Let's say guys weren't getting drugged. Let's say a medical emergency happened. You're a guy that goes, sadly, you have seizures every once in a while, right? This chick you just let in your Airbnb don't know that you have seizures every once in a while, right? Your ass have a seizure. You trusting this bitch to make sure that you get medical attention? Some of y'all older. Don't act like you take care of your body with your fat ass. Some of y'all older. You're fat. You don't take your high blood pressure medication like you're supposed to. Here your ass go. You fucking, and your heart just bam, says hell no. You supposed to trust this heifer that's from Strata 1, from up in the hills to get you medical attention with your old ass? Stop giving the wrong women full access to your trust. I got your backs, fellas, but I need you to have your backs. Let me go to the comments before we go to the next one. We're going to go to the video section. But I had 5 things that were very important that we got to stop giving access to. Number 1, stop giving easy access to your money. Fuck them hoes. Give money to those who you feel like you can trust, and only give them the money that they ask for. I'm going to say this again. If pay for play in that country and you agree on a price and she agree on a price, shut your motherfucking mouth and pay that price. Stop giving an extra 3 times as much just because you can afford it. Number 2, stop giving every woman easy access to you. Some women that are quality, yeah, they'll get easier access, but not even they should just you right off the plane and they got easy access to you. And number 3 we just talked about is trust. There is no, I don't see how y'all do it. Y'all some, I ain't seen the pussy that's pretty enough. I done seen some pretty pussies in my day. I have not seen the pussy that was pretty enough for me to give 100% access to trusting her like y'all brothers do. Immediately, just got off the plane, don't know shit about this chick. You don't know her address, but she know yours. You don't know what she really does with her life, but she knows what you do. You don't know what her neighborhood look like at night, but she damn sure know what your neighborhood look like at night. That's why she got that taxi and that Airbnb, that taxi or that Uber driver waiting down the street in your neighborhood. Because soon as she robbed you, she ain't got to call no Uber. He's in cahoots. She know your neighborhood. You don't know what's in her refrigerator, but this chick and all those chicks seem to know everything that's in your refrigerator. You ain't never seen her bedroom. Them scallywags know exactly what your bedroom look like. You think she just walking around with her shoes off, listening to the music, and she is casing your house like a burglar. Like a damn burglar. She ready to burgle your shit as soon as she drug you. She just walking around her shoes off, laughing with you, and she looking around like this and looking over there and checking that out over there and see, okay, he on the 5th floor. Okay, all right, let's go. She's sitting up there thinking while she listening to some reggaeton with your dumb ass. You sitting up there on the couch like, yeah, look at these bad bitches I got dancing for me. That bitch is sitting up there saying it's gonna take me 45 seconds to rob this motherfucker in this room. It's gonna take 2 minutes to go through this. It's gonna take me like half a minute to go through his bedroom. Okay, it's gonna take me like about 45 seconds to run down the stairs. This bitch can text the Uber driver. It's gonna take me about 5 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes to rob this dude once I drug him. While you sit up there got the bitch dancing for you. That's how easy y'all give away y'all trust. And then y'all want somebody to feel sorry for y'all once y'all get drugged and robbed, and you want to blame Colombian police, and you want to blame Colombian women, and you want to blame Colombia the country. You blaming every damn body but the ignorant motherfucker that gave her the trust. You. Everybody gets blamed but your dumb ass, huh? You was the one that gave her free access to your trust in DR, your trust in the Philippines, your trust in 100%. But if somebody asked you today, the chick that robbed you, tell us her first name. Huh? Hum me, you can hear. Tell us her first name. She said her name was. Let's go to these super chats first. KW in the building. He said, fell for a Guyana, sent her $400 Canadian. I don't need to read the rest of it. I will. But do I really need to? Turns out, sent her $400 Canadian. Turns out, that should have been your whole super chat right there. I sent her $400 Canadian. Turns out, we could have filled in a blank for you. Turns out she was gaming other men in the U.S. the same way. Wow. Beautiful bottom feeders. You can take the 2 part off. Beautiful bottom feeders have game. Not game 2. Game. Because whatever game that we claim we have, obviously it ain't game. Whatever they have, that's game. So we can take we've got game and they've got game too. We ain't got game and they have game. We can take that 2 off TOO. Let's be honest. Stop sending women money. You don't know them. Realize that there's nothing wrong with taking an L to come back and win again. Most guys never want to talk about the fact that Michael Jordan holds the record. What does Michael Jordan and Barry Sanders have in common? This is a good bit of trivia. Michael Jordan ranks as one of, not the highest, but one of the highest missed shot percentages in NBA history. We celebrate the shots that he made, the points that he made, but we forget Michael put up a lot of shots. Kobe put up a lot of shots, and a lot of those shots didn't go in. Barry Sanders. To many of us, we consider him the greatest running back of all time. Do you know Barry Sanders holds the record for running backs being stuffed behind the line of scrimmage? See, we see Barry Sanders and all the magic moves and the twists and turns and like that's Barry right there. Do you know Barry got stuffed behind the line of scrimmage because he didn't have a good offensive line more than any running back in NFL history? Because most running backs didn't get a chance to carry that ball as much as Barry. That's why his number is so high. What's my point with Jordan and Barry? There's nothing wrong with taking an L to come back and win. There's nothing wrong with telling the chick, I ain't about to send you no damn money, so you can meet another chick that ain't gonna be begging you for money. Nothing wrong with taking an L on a chick that's sitting in front of you and you can tell something ain't right, and you in your Airbnb and you feel like, man, I got a chick right here, man, but I feel like my spidey sense is tingling. There's nothing wrong with throwing her them few dollars, telling her to get the hell up out your spot, and you didn't even get the coochie. I ain't arguing with you. Here, take your little measly pesos. I'm out. What was it? Our deal was what, 200,000 pesos? Here you go, baby. Something ain't right. There you go. Here's your little measly. I would pay that 200 to get that heifer out my house. No arguments. I ain't got to call the police. Ain't no fussing. Ain't no cussing. Here, I ain't even get the pussy. Here, take this measly ass 200. Get the hell out of my house. Something ain't right. I would rather lose that $200,000, 200,000 pesos, which is only 50 fucking bucks, than to have this chick drug me. Then she robbed me of my 2 computers. Then she robs me of my monitors. Then she robs me of my passport. And she also, with her girl, robs me of this or robs me of that. And she been into your crypto account. Now, excuse me. Now she took 19,000 out your crypto. So now your 2 computers are gone. Your monitors that you were using to do your day trading is gone. All the shit that you came down here, your watches, your little dog gold chain necklaces and shit, all that stupid shit is gone. All your 4 pair of Jordans is gone. All your Versace gay looking ass shirts is gone and shit. All that is gone. Cause your dumb ass didn't want to trust your spidey senses, give that bitch that measly ass $50 and tell her to get the fuck out your Airbnb. Some of y'all do not trust your spidey senses. You would rather trust a bitch before you trust yourself. I'll say that again. Too many of us will rather trust a bitch in another country before you trust your own goddamn spidey senses. Your spidey senses telling you, get them 2 bitches out of here. Something ain't right. These bitches are too friendly. Something ain't right. Something ain't. One bitch disappeared for what is this bitch? I got this bitch in my face dancing. Her girl been gone for 10 minutes. What was this bitch doing in the kitchen for 10 minutes? If a bitch is in a kitchen for 10 minutes and ain't nobody cooking, What is a bitch doing in a kitchen for 10 minutes by herself? Cause riddle me that one, Spider-Man. Riddle me that one, Robin. Riddle me that one, Batman. If a bitch is in your Airbnb kitchen, it is 5:15 in the motherfucking morning. This bitch ain't cooking nothing. You dancing with her girl. You ain't seen this bitch in 10, 15 minutes, and all of a sudden she walk out the kitchen with drinks in hand, and she just, and you would rather trust the fact that you about to fuck these raggedy ass bottom feeder bitches in Brazil than to trust your own spidey senses. So they get access to your trust, but you don't. I'm gonna say this again. Bitches get access to your trust, but when it's time for you to have access to your own trust, you tell yourself to shut the fuck up before you tell a bitch to shut the fuck up. That's how lame y'all are. You would rather have a woman to have full access to your trust, but then when it's time to trust yourself, you tell self, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's you. It's one thing you say that to me, I'm not inside your body. It's you. It's your conscience that's warning you. And you will tell your own conscience, fuck that. I ain't about to give these bitches no $200,000. Man, I would give them bitches that money, that $50 fucking dollars. Bitch, get the fuck out my place. Something ain't right. That bitch was in my kitchen for 15 minutes. Something ain't right. But your favorite YouTuber told you it's safe because he was fucking bitches and he ain't been drugged. So you trust your favorite YouTuber over trusting your own spidey senses, and you would rather trust bitches with big booties and pretty faces instead of telling them bitches something ain't right, y'all got to get the fuck out. Y'all funny, man. I keep trying to tell y'all, if I'd have knew that y'all was gonna go out like this, I'd have came to Colombia and been a pimp. I ain't gonna lie, it wouldn't have been on YouTube. Fuck YouTube. I'm telling y'all that now. If I had known that y'all gonna come to Colombia after the pandemic and be this motherfucking gullible, this motherfucking goober, this goofy, I would have came to Colombia and decided to be a pimp. I'd have had so many hoes, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'd have had hoes getting crypto money off of you motherfuckers. I'd have had hoes going through bank accounts. I'd have had hoes, man. I'd have had my scopolamine lined up for you motherfuckers. I'd have had it all. Now I should have came down here. Just when I got here, I should have known it was gonna be a bunch of stupid motherfuckers coming behind me and all those other dudes that had sense. If I had known there was gonna be this many stupid motherfuckers, man, I'd have just went. Does Andre got the connect? What the cocaine? Nope. That white horse? Nope. He got that scope connect. He's selling the scope to the chicks. See, somebody is selling the scope to the chicks in Brazil, in Colombia, and now in Thailand, and now in Europe. Somebody's selling it. If I'd have known, I might have went back into the game. I might would have went back into the motherfucking game if I knew y'all was gonna come down here and be this motherfucking stupid over some pussy. Whoo! If I only knew, if 2020 is hindsight, but if I had known, hell yeah, I'd have came down here been a pimp. First Class says this. Was at a mansion party in Medellin in June. 4 dudes rented the mansion. 4 girls took them to separate rooms, robbed all 4 of them simultaneously. In the words of Kevin Samuels, you can't make this ish up. You cannot make this ish up. Shout out to 40 being in the building. with the $20 love. 40 says, one time in Brazil, back in the 90s, met this woman who was running at least a dozen men from the US and Europe. She was pulling in at least 8 to 10K a month. She ran that game like Pablo, Frank Lucas, and El Chapo combined. All she has to do is get a man to not trust himself over trusting her. That's all it is, guys. If you guys wonder if these women are doing anything more when it comes to access, all these women are doing is one thing. Whenever you hear a guy get drugged, robbed, hustle, he's in Thailand. He's an old white dude in Thailand, and he had $850,000 in his bank account when he retired. And then the girl in Thailand slowly but surely start hustling him, and now all he got is $10,000 left in his bank account. You know what it is? For all of us as men, all these women have to do is convince us to trust them more than we trust ourselves. That's it. A woman could get in your Airbnb if she can convince you to trust her more than you trust yourself. A woman can get into your wallet, your bank account. A woman can get a wedding ring. A woman can sit up there and scam you for all your savings. Dude, it's only one thing and one thing only that these women are doing. Nothing special, nothing different. It's all cookie cutter. They are convincing you dumb motherfuckers that you can trust them more than you trust yourself. Once they get you to that point, they can get anything. I'm not talking about the trust that's in a relationship. No, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, we grown men. Let's act like we grown in here. I'm not talking about you meet somebody, y'all got a really deep, serious relationship. We talking about the scammer ladies that are out there in masses that should not have access to you. That's what my point is. These women should not have access to you. But how do they have access to so many of us? Because they convince us to trust them way more than we trust ourselves. And that's why these women continue to make that money. Shout out to my brother. All my hoes are demonetized in the building. Shout out. Got an eyelash in my eye. 40 says this. He said, check your DM. He said, I sent you something, Verge. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Thanks, 40. My brother DJ says this. He said, dudes have no sense of suspicion. Dude, hey. These dudes' suspicion level so low, you could put Shaggy, Scooby, Scrappy Doo, the Hardy Boys, and Nancy Drew, motherfucking Sherlock Holmes and Watkins in the same room with these niggas, and they still won't suspect shit. Sherlock Holmes can tell them something ain't right. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy Doo can be in your Airbnb telling you, roll. You can have Astro from the Jetsons, roll. You can have Nancy Drew and the motherfucking Hardy Boys solving the mystery. And y'all dumbasses will still tell Nancy Drew she don't know what the fuck she talking about. Hardy Boys, stay in your lane. You would tell Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, Shaggy, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Eat these dog biscuits. And you would tell the white man, Sherlock Holmes and Watkins, you would tell both of them white dudes, man, listen, stay in your lane, white man. That's how naive and lack of suspicion most dudes are when it comes to letting a fucking total stranger in your Airbnb. Any bitch can get access. Every woman should not have access to you. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it like this. Every pretty woman should not have access to you. Every bad bitch that you've ever seen should not have access to you. I'm from Detroit. I've seen, maybe I'm funny style like that because I've seen the dastardly deeds of bad bitches long before coming to Columbia. I've seen dudes get robbed and get set up my whole life by bad bitches. You end up in that hotel room with that bad bitch in Detroit, you think you about to fuck the dog shit out of her. All of a sudden, two dudes like me, boom, kicking that hotel room door, clack, clack. We know you one of the top drug dealers in the D. Nigga, hit your ass in the forehead with the butt of that goddamn rifle. I know you got paper on you because you trying to show off for this bitch. Man, I'm telling y'all, I grew up watching you motherfuckers get robbed through bad bitches. Maybe that's why I'm so kind of like, I don't let every bad bitch be in my face like that. Hell no. Hell no. And if you from Detroit, you know I'm telling the truth. Bad bitches will get your ass killed. And I'm not talking about because she got a man on the other side of the city. I'm talking about a bad bitch will date you for 3 fucking months in Detroit. Gaining your trust. You done told her where your stash is. You done show her where the safe is. She know where all your guns are. And she came back and told motherfuckers like me, here we go, let's go. We was running through you motherfuckers like dead presidents, man. Y'all crazy. We was running through y'all like the Dead Presidents movie because of them bitches. So why y'all think I'm so adamant about every pretty bitch don't need to be in your face? You need to be selective about what pretty bitch is in your face. When a pretty bitch is in your face. No bitches, if you are not at my motherfucking Airbnb before 12 o'clock, hell motherfucking no, you ain't gonna be at my Airbnb at no 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Me, y'all know Dre. I'm kicking bitches out anyway. See, I ain't like you you thirsty motherfucker. I'm a fuck a bitch, and the bitch ain't gonna see the sun. Cause y'all know my motto: no bitch is allowed to see the sun come up in my home ever, unless we're in a serious relationship. That's always been my motto. That's how I've been always been able to keep chicks at bay. Like I said, I'm from Detroit. So if I meet a bitch and I fuck a bitch, you get 2 hours. Every bitch got this. Every female, I don't give a fuck how fine she was. She got 2 to 3 hours to sleep after we fucked. I'ma wake her ass up at 3 o'clock, 4:15 in the morning with some more good dick. And I'm telling you, now that she wide awake, bitch, you are not going back to sleep. You might as well pack your shit and get the fuck out my house. Every woman knew that. Andre give eviction notices. Get the fuck out. I've had plenty of bad bitches mad as hell at me. It's 4:30 in the morning. How you just gonna fuck me and kick me? Get the fuck out my house. Complain over the phone, bitch. Call me and complain. But you ain't gonna complain in here. I'm used to kicking bitches out. I ain't like you motherfuckers having a bitch in my motherfucking house in my Airbnb in the sun coming up. Ain't no fucking way a bitch gonna be in my Airbnb and I don't know this bitch. So I'm gonna fuck that bitch. When we get there, I'm gonna give her 3 hours to sleep. I'm gonna wake up. I ain't going to sleep. I'm gonna let the bitch sleep. I'm gonna wake up with some more dick about 4:15. 4:30, that bitch is not gonna be seen in my Airbnb. I treat bitches like vampires. I've always been like that. Y'all think I'm exaggerating. Bitches are not allowed to sleep. Nigga, this ain't no goddamn slumber party. We fucking. No bitch, no bitch. I had a no bitch staying over policy. I treated every bitch like she was a vampire. Bitch, you will never see the sun come up in my house ever. I don't see how you niggas do it. Bitches you ain't never met in your life be in your motherfucking Airbnb in Medellin, apartment in Medellin, hotel room in Medellin. I don't need no motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This how fucked up y'all are. I ain't never, my whole time of living in Medellin, I ain't never had to worry about, well, I gotta make sure the hotel room got the top flight security. I ain't never do that shit. Not once. You know why? Because I was kicking bitches out my goddamn Airbnb. Bitch, you got fucked? Oh, that son ain't get I ain't got to worry about. Well, security. If she comes down by herself, security gonna know that bitch coming down because I'm kicking that bitch out. I was kicking bitches out in Medellin. Y'all got y'all motherfuckers some lames, man. I done fucked the bitch twice. How much more do I need this bitch around me? I done fucked her when we first got there. Check. No, bitch, we ain't making no drinks. No, ho, you pay for play. This is a business transaction. We don't need no motherfucking music unless it's Luther Vandross or some Best of Silk type shit. There's a meeting in my bedroom. That's the only music we playing. We ain't playing no bachata, no fucking reggaeton, no Afro beats. Bitch, it is motherfucking 12:13 in the evening. In the morning. This is pay for play. You are here to get fucked, paid. You want to go sleep? Oh, you want to go sleep? Okay, go to sleep. No, I ain't got to go to sleep. You can go to sleep. Bitch, no. You get some water when you leave. Can I have some water? Bitch, you get some water when you leave. You better swallow. You better spit and swallow, bitch. And y'all think I'm exaggerating. This is the funny part. Hey, they think I'm exaggerating. I'm telling y'all the square truth. I have never had a bitch in Medellin stay over my spot and saw the sun come up. Not one bitch saw the sun rising over the motherfucking Medellin mountains and them beautiful ass trees and the goddamn landscape. Not one bitch in all my time in Medellin. Now, one of them bitches saw the sun come up in my motherfucking house, in my Airbnb, in my apartment. That's y'all weak asses that do that shit. Dre, I wasn't doing it in the States, and I damn sure wasn't gonna do it here. Get the fuck out of here. The sun come up? Bitch, no, I'll wake you up with some more dick. And now that you are revived, because you just got the shit fucked out you again, nah, here's your money, and get the fuck out. Y'all crazy, man. See how y'all do that shit, man. And see, that's why y'all be wondering why Dre always laughing. Why do Dre always be laughing at dudes, man? That shit ain't funny. That shit funny to a dude like me that got enough sense to kick bitches out. That's what makes it so funny to me. I'm like, you letting bitches stay over? That bitch mattress that she got at home is a 6-inch motherfucking mattress. You got that bitch sleeping in your Airbnb and you got the 24-inch mattress. That bitch ain't never slept in a 24-inch mattress. That bitch just comfortable like a motherfucker. She in your goddamn Airbnb fucking, farting, snoring. She been sucking dick all day long before you got off the plane. And then you picked her up at the clock tower in Cartagena. Brought her to your Airbnb the first night, huh? Can't even pronounce the bitch name, huh? And you got that bitch sleeping on that soft ass 24-inch mattress. She is just farting away. Fucking. She'd have had 3 motherfucking orgasms. She farting. And she and that motherfucker snoring like somebody's drunk uncle. In your motherfucking Airbnb. And you wonder why I laugh at you motherfuckers. You wonder why I'm always laughing at you. Get the fuck out of here. Don't be questioning my laughter, my hilarity. Don't be looking at me like, why Dre be laughing at motherfuckers? You know why I be laughing at motherfuckers. Shit. He said, I know robbing is an issue in Colombia. He said, but how the fuck do dudes get robbed by women in Asia? Hey, dude, it is rampant up in Asia. If y'all want me to do a video, dude, I tell you this. There are enough druggings that's going on in Thailand now. I could do a week-long series on Thailand now. The 3 major countries where motherfuckers getting drugged. Colombia, Brazil, actually 4. The next one is the United States. Oh, I could do a week-long mini-series on the United States, how many people get drugged in that motherfucker every year. Now, Thailand. I don't know how the fuck they getting the scope, because scopolamine is a plant that grows in Colombia. I don't know how the fuck they get it in these other countries, but they are getting it. They are getting it. And Thailand has been on an uptick like the last 2 years. I don't know why your favorite YouTubers ain't telling y'all this shit. If they didn't want to make me seem like I'm the bad guy because I'm telling you about other countries. Oh, Dre, you just hating on Thailand. No, I'm not, bruh. You can look this shit. You don't need me. You can look this shit up yourself. They are drugging y'all asses in Thailand now. Okay. So y'all want me to do the series? I'll do a week-long series on motherfucking Thailand getting you. Man, y'all, man, shit. He said, wait, I had to leave. Scope is, hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a video. You know what? I'm gonna do a video. That's tomorrow's show. That's tomorrow's show. Hell yeah, I'm giving eviction notice. Get the dude. Y'all think he just talking shit on camera? That's Andre in real life. When I was single, that was probably one of my number one rules. If I wasn't, and I mean it, if I didn't like you enough to want to build a relationship with you, you were not allowed to stay in my house overnight. You were not allowed to see the sun come up. I will fuck you tomorrow afternoon. I will fuck you at 8 p.m. Yes, bitch. Yes, I will. I will fuck you at 12 a.m. Yes, I'll destroy that pussy with the force of 1,000 Thors. But you will never see that sun come up in my house. Never. It's chicks that's right now trying to remove the tattoo of my foot to ass ratio while I was kicking bitches out of my house. You thought Martin was kicking motherfuckers out? Man, I was kicking bitches out before Martin was like, get to stepping. I was telling bitches get to stepping before Martin was, bruh. I've been telling bitches to get to stepping. And like I said, there were many that were not happy campers. I will say that. A lot of women were pissed. Why? Not because of me, because dudes like you, and you were the guys that would let them stay overnight because they were beautiful. And so here they come to my house and they assume they can do at my house what they were doing in your shit. And so they would get comfortable like a motherfucker because y'all simped for these beautiful women and made them comfortable in the States. So when they got to my shit and I was like, get the fuck out. Boys, I ain't gonna lie, them sisters, white girls, didn't matter. African chicks, they were pissed. Pissed. Some of them were cool. I'll say about a good 30% were cool. 30 to 40% were cool with it. They understood. But 60%, man, I used to have to, chicks used to get so pissed at me. I started fucking chicks earlier. You know how y'all fuck chicks like 1 o'clock in the morning, I got a baddie coming over, right? That type of shit. No, my shit started to be like 8 o'clock in the evening, I got a baddie coming. I started fucking bitches like early evening. Let them bitches know you ain't staying the night. I started fucking bitches like 9:15 in the evening. Like I was an old ass man. I'm kidding you not, man. Because bitches didn't know how to act if I let them stay over to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I said, you know what? I'll put an end to this shit. This bitch got to come over my house at 7:30. 7:30 when the sun goes down. I told you I was treating bitches like vampires, man. When the sun goes down, I'm letting the bitch over to the crib. Okay. Me and my uncle were roommates for our first 2 to 3 years in Tampa. Next time Jeffrey is here, Ghostface, we can ask him. He could tell you that Andre ain't never let a bitch stay over overnight, ever. Whether I was by myself or that's my rule, not a rule that we had for the apartment or nothing like that. That was my rule. My rule. And when I came to Medellin, same rule applied. And when I first came to same motherfucking rule applied. If I was not truly interested in that chick, you were not seeing the sun come up in my house ever. Fuck that. I ain't like y'all. Them bitches spoiled. Y'all spoiled them bitches. Them bitches feel like they can get up in the morning and you making them breakfast and shit. Not me. Bitch, you better take your ass to Waffle House after you wake up in your own house. I ain't give a fuck if they went to bed in Waffle House. Get the hell out of my house. Shout out to Crypto Dragon Emperor in the building. You say, do it, Dre. Do that. I am. I'm going to put it together probably tonight. I'm going to put it together tonight, so we'll have it for tomorrow. He said, I got a homegirl that lives in Thailand, and she hasn't even told me about that. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got you tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all tomorrow. Just like that. He said, just like that. He said, just like that. I just Googled. Yep. Shout out to AMSM once again in the building. He say, Andre, that's not game. Absolutely. You don't have to. Yep. He say, it's just men ignoring the signs and being blinded by the body from head to toe and backside. You know what? That's a good way of putting it. These women don't even have to have game. They just got to look good. That's true. Oh, I was going to talk about Rampage. And I was going to talk about that $1,700. For those that don't know, the guy that usually in Asia, the MMA wrestler, Rampage, came to Medellin this past week. Hanging out with Medellin chicks. Instead of having somebody that's there that he knows that can tell him where to go, where not to go, what to do, what not to do, he's trusting these Medellin chicks. They take him to one of their friends' restaurants, and he ended up with a bill for $1,700 in Medellin. He said they charged him $40 just for asparagus tips. Asparagus. The most expensive restaurants in New York is not going to charge you $40 for no damn asparagus tips. But hey, like I said, we have a bad habit of giving up our trust to these women before we will trust ourselves. Dude paid over $1,700 taking 5, and they wouldn't even fine women. They was trashy women. He said absolutely oblivious and getting took. Yes, he did. He said, what did I walk? Shout out to user. He said, what did I walk here today? He's going off. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. He said, just got home tuned in, and I see you fooling in the first 35 minutes. Shout out. Because Sean know me in Tampa. Sean know how dastardly I was at college campuses. But wasn't them, I wasn't booed over. Bitches then, dude, I kid you not. For the most part, I never missed an episode of ESPN at one point in time. You know why? Because I could fuck a bitch, kick a bitch out my apartment fast enough to be able to watch ESPN and Sports Center after the basketball games ended that evening. That's all I did. I started just fucking bitches earlier. Because I noticed they were getting mad because they thought it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Andre gonna let me stay overnight. Hell no. Get the fuck out. So what I did to alleviate the arguments, I just started fucking bitches earlier. So instead of fucking them at having these bitches over at 12, 13 at night, them bitches come over at 8, 15 at night. So I get home just enough, cook me something to eat, or I may even want to cook a dinner for them. I shower, I get myself together. I got the best of Luther Vandross or whatever CD I got playing in the background or some smooth jazz. Bitch come over, we eat dinner, we go to the couch. This is how the routine was. Couple glasses of wine or whatever drink, kiki, cat, let's go fuck, bam, bam, beat the pussy up. I want to beat the pussy up again after we get done. We come back and sit in bed, we laughing and giggling. Right now, it's only about 9:43. Okay, cool. Let me beat the pussy up again. Bam, bam. Then by 10 o'clock, them bitches out my house. Well, y'all keeping bitches overnight. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. All I did was change the schedule. Let me make sure I didn't miss any more super chats. You say, Andre, you deal with women with no car? Have I ever fucked some no car pussy? I think I got outside of Colombia. I probably got some no car pussy in Florida maybe twice. One was a sister who was a student, and another one was she did have her own car. So only got pussy from a chick that didn't have a car. One badass chocolate sister. And I fucked. I tell y'all this how early I'll be fucking bitches. Y'all ready? I fucked this chocolate sister so early. This bitch got out of my bed, reached in her purse, true story, and got ready for a date at my house. You know I wasn't tripping. I'll say this again. I was fucking bitches so early in the day. Them bitches had enough time to fuck and suck me, take a shower. She said, "Can I use your ironing board?" Sure. Ironed her dress and got ready for a date to go out to the Cheesecake Factory with you ignorant motherfuckers. That's how early I was fucking bitches. Them bitches was fucking me so early during the day. They had time to go on dates. Shit. Y'all crazy. Now in Colombia, I mean, that's a give and take because Colombia and South America in general and in Southeast Asia in general, everybody doesn't have to have a car to get around. So it's a different dynamic. But I wasn't, the one thing I didn't do, I didn't mess with chicks that didn't have a job. If you were like unemployed in Colombia, in any country I was going to, you couldn't get the dick. Now that rule stood. If you did not have a job, and I mean a real job to where I couldn't see you during the day because your ass was just at work and you showing me your Instagram and your co-workers. I need to see co-workers. See, y'all motherfuckers need to see her in a bikini. Y'all looking at her Instagram and looking for bikinis and shit. I'm looking for motherfucking co-workers. I'm looking for her to win awards at a presentation. I'm looking at some goddamn project that she completed. I'm looking to sit back and see her at a conference or a meeting. That's me. I didn't fuck with broke, unemployed bitches in the States. I am not coming to Colombia fucking with broke, unemployed bitches. Soon as I look at that Instagram, I am not like you ignorant motherfuckers. I want to see her body. I want to see her in a bikini. Fuck that. Because if I see her in a bikini, it won't matter if I don't see her with no motherfucking work photos. And you know Colombian women post everything. You know Brazilian women post everything. Philippine women, Panamanian women, post everything. Every time they get their nails done, they put in a post. So if I scroll through a bitch shit and she ain't got no job, that bitch can't come over to my house. Get the fuck out to my Airbnb, to my hotel. Y'all can fuck all the broke bitches in Colombia, not me. Fuck them. I'm funny style. Fuck that, man. Not every pretty bitch can get access to you, man. I know some simple-minded dudes in my oh, shit, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what bitch got to do. I'm here to fuck, dog. That's you. That's you. That's why you such an easy lick to drug. That's why women hustle dudes like y'all. You easy access dudes. That's why women do that. Motherfuckers like me, man, shit, I would tell a gorgeous bitch, get the fuck out my face. You are not the only pretty bitch in all of the land. Bitch, you ain't Cinderella. This Colombia. You are not Cinderella in Colombia. Like, you know, you do realize the book or the movie Cinderella showcased that she was the baddest bitch in all the land. That's why the prince was losing his mind trying to catch her. There is no Cinderella in Colombia, in South America in general. Stop treating these bitches like they Cinderellas, guys. Stop treating these bitches like they the only one with a glass slipper. That's what y'all. That's why y'all keep getting robbed. That's why y'all keep getting hustled, drugged, overpriced, gringo priced, whatever you want to call it. Because y'all keep treating these bitches like you the prince, and these bitches Cinderella, and she the only pretty bitch in all the land. Then you wonder why you get got. Shit, I ain't surprised why you dudes get drugged. I ain't never been surprised. They treat these bitches like they Cinderella. See, Sean laughing because he know me. Yeah, Sean, I'm this one badass student. Chocolate chick, Slim Goody. Man, I brought that bitch over to the crib and fucked the dog shit out of her. And she was one of them slim chicks that couldn't take no dick. One of them squirming bitches. I said, you can't take no big daddy fucking you good. After I fucked her, she got in the shower, got her dressed together, and she went on a date. I said, call me when you get done. You know, call me tomorrow. Let me know you made it safely home from the date. He said, begging them college girls with a part of financial aid package. Yes, it was. Hell yeah. Why I was begging financial aid? Hey, Sean, hint, hint. Sean know who I'm talking about. While I was banging financial aid. Shit. Shit, I'm helping students get financial aid while I'm banging the chicks in financial aid. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shit. Well, nobody's seeing the sun come up but me. Yeah, my man, they got him, man. They got him at that restaurant. No, man. Dudes like Rampage is them dudes that they don't want to listen, bro. There's plenty of dudes like Rampage out there. Nothing against the man, because I don't know the man himself. I don't know him. But I'm one of those dudes, no matter where I go, I'm paying for a consultation. Every country Andre and I have gone to, we pay for a consultation. I am not one of them dudes that's like only have guys ask me for consultation. Dude, when we went to Europe, I got a consultation. I'm still a part of that white boy's Patreon. I'm telling y'all, and he said, man, dude, the stuff that he showed me and told me about Europe saved me and Andrea a world of headaches when it came to this and to that and to that and to this. A world of headaches. When we go to Asia, you think we just gonna pop up in Asia? No, Consultation. When I take Anya to Brazil so she can see Brazil for the first time, consultation. I ain't gonna be just popping up in no motherfucking Brazil just because I got some money in my pocket. Hell no. I want to alleviate as many headaches and make my journey as smooth as possible. Consultation. Hell yeah. If that dude would have had a consultation, he'd already knew. Now he had to learn the hard way. $1,700. You see, Sean? Hey, so you caught that joke, Sean? Yes, sir, Jay. Yes, sir. Okay, so we already talked about when it comes to access, a woman, no matter what country you go to, most women, not all, because they're really good women in most of these countries that we go to anyway, but most pretty women should not have access to you. Some pretty women should have access to you. If every pretty bitch got access to you, your ass gonna end up with a noose around your neck, missing some goddamn where in the middle of somebody's goddamn jungle. I'm telling you, baddies will get you found somewhere. So be selective on what type of baddies you let around you. It's not the baddie part, it's the type of baddies you let around you. Give me a baddie that's a bookworm any day. Give me an anime baddie. Give me a baddie that goes to the movies. Give me a baddie that's trying to learn 3 languages. See, give me a baddie in another country. She owns a couple businesses. Give me a baddie. I don't give my baddies. My version of attractive women is completely different than you other motherfuckers. Y'all let a bitch that look like a 10 get you robbed. Was she really a 10? So the first thing, don't let people have easy access to your money. Don't let people have easy access in another country to you. Don't let people have easy access to your trust. We talked about that. This one is the worst one. Stop letting women have easy access. Shout out to poor man with the replay crew. Stop letting women have easy access to your location where you lay your head. This Colombia, there are love motels all up and down. There is no way in the world you should be meeting. Okay, let me even backtrack. Deal. Like I always say, what would the locals do? Colombian dude meets a chick. Now, Colombia is not famous for one-night stands. But let's say this is a one-night stand scenario, right? You meet a chick. The local Colombian dude. Where does the local Colombian dude go to fuck a bitch? Where does the local Brazilian dude go to fuck a bitch he just met? Just like you. You just met the chick at the hotel room. I mean, at the club. Colombian dude met a chick at the club. You going to go fuck your bitch? He going to go fuck his new bitch. Where does the local Colombian dude normally go? Back to his family's house? No. Stop that shit. So they ain't going back to the family house. Where they going to? Airbnbs? They ain't got no damn Airbnb. Hotels? They are not going to be paying no motherfucking intercontinental Marriott prices just to fuck a bitch for one night. Where are they going to? They can't go home. They're not about to go to the Intercontinental like y'all dudes or to the top notch. They are going to the fucking love motels. The 10,000 love motels that look really nice all over Colombia. they're going to pay that 20,000 to 30,000 to 50,000 pesos for an hour to 2 hours to 4 hours. They come with security. They can fuck the dog shit out of her and ride her ass home or send her ass back in the fucking Uber. I don't know why y'all don't do that. 10,000. Here's the crazy part. A lot of the love motels are set up better than your Airbnb is even set up. More romantical than your location. And y'all will still drag chicks back to your Airbnb. Your location, absolutely correct, Jermon. Your location should never be easy access. I don't care if your boy, I'm gonna say this. You ready? I don't care if it's 5 of your boys and every one of y'all got bitches. The bitch that's with me, we going to the love motel. Oh, nigga, you just overspend. You ain't got to spend no time out there, nigga. You don't want to be out there by yourself. You know, all them excuses. Y'all can say that shit for yourself. All you other 4 motherfuckers can go back to the Airbnb. As for me and this bitch, we going to the love motel. I'm gonna fuck her for 2-3 hours. You got to be out of there by after 4 hours at the least. I mean, at the most. Security guards everywhere. She can't get out without you automatically. Y'all can't get in. You can't get in without her automatically. I would rather come back to the Airbnb and all you other motherfuckers got drugged and robbed and your shit missing than all 5 of us get drugged and robbed and all our shit missing. You want to weed out trashy women? Go on, tell them that we're going to a love motel and watch them bitches back down because they can't get to your stuff that's in an Airbnb. Go. I'm serious. If you want to weed out which females not gonna drug you and which ones that will, go and tell that bitch we're going to the love motel on so and so and so and so street, and watch how that bitch bag out. You know why? Because you ain't taking her back to where you lay your head with all your stuff. And that's why she gonna back out. And that's how you gonna know she trash. Local men are not taking women back to no motherfucking hotel rooms and Airbnbs. That's us doing that stupid shit. He said Colombian woman's kryptonite is letting her know that she's beautiful, but also reminding her that she's a beautiful woman in a country full of beautiful women. Excuse me. The funny part is they know that. Here's the kryptonite part. You act like you don't know it. See, Colombian women know. Brazilian women, Peruvian women, they know they're in a country of very beautiful women. A continent of beautiful women, if you will. Venezuelan women. Right? So a compliment is, okay, what's the problem? You treat them like they're the only beautiful woman. That's when you get in trouble. It's not them acting like they're the only beautiful woman. You treat them like, you pay for them like they're the only beautiful woman in that country. That's where the kryptonite kicks in. They already know. That's why they're humble. That's why they're competitive too, because they know they're not the only baddie. Not in South America, to where back home in North America, women try to act like they're the only bad ones. And I'm trying to tell, man, listen. He said, honestly, the location access part is the obvious one, but I guess it's not. It's not, Andrew. Last thing. Last access before we get to the video. Every woman should not have access to your sex life. I know dudes that say, yeah, I done fucked 35 while I was in DR this weekend. I fucked 17. I got you. I'm not a quantity type of dude. I never was like that. I end up with quantity anyway. But I would rather fuck bitches that I know I ain't gotta have my eye on while I'm fucking. I don't want to be in bed with a woman that I gotta worry about, man. Y'all motherfuckers be in y'all Airbnbs with cameras all set up and shit. Y'all gotta fuck a bitch with goddamn Ray-Ban, with the Ray-Ban glasses with the camera on it and shit. Y'all gotta be fucking bitches. Y'all gotta have 2 pit bulls in the living room, in a boubier. You gotta sit back and have 5 security guards downstairs and know them all by name. You gotta have the Colombian police on speed dial. Man, if I gotta go through all this shit with a bitch, man, my sex life, my fucking ain't gonna feel like fucking. If I gotta go through all this just to get some pussy, surveillance cameras and shit, you got fucking goddamn Mission Impossible laser lights around your motherfucking bedroom, just in case that bitch wake up in the morning to go take a piss. The laser lights gonna warn you that this bitch is walking through your shit. If you gotta go through all that, man, you gotta have a goddamn dog waiting in the goddamn. You damn near gotta have a camera in your refrigerator, so when a bitch go in the refrigerator, you know what the fuck the bitch grabbed. Y'all make fucking too hard for me, man. If my sex life got to go through all the shit that y'all go through, man, give me 3 good ones I can trust, and y'all can fuck them other 33 that ain't shit. I ain't going through all that shit. I'm serious. If I was in Colombia for a month, Brazil for a month, Thailand for a month, I would rather have 3 bitches. Now notice, I'm just talking about if I was single. I would rather have 3 trustworthy bitches than 3 motherfucking 100 untrustworthy. I got to worry about. I can't feel comfortable while I'm sleeping. You feel like you in somebody's goddamn dope house and shit. For all you ex-drug dealers, you know what I'm talking about. You know, when you first got in the game, you got your first crack house, your first dope house, and you ain't never really got no real sleep. If you ever want to find a motherfucker that ain't never got no sleep, a brand new drug dealer, right? You got your first crack house and shit. And every time you go, you barely nod and shit. You got the pistol in your hand, the drugs and the money. Every time you damn near go to sleep, there's a customer at the back door. Clack, 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 clack. You holding? What you got? Let me get 5 dimes. Can I get a discount? Oh man, come on, Dre. You know it's me. Come on, Dre. You know it's me. Then you collect the money. You go to sit your ass back down with that pistol in your lap. Clap, 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 clap. It's another customer. That's how y'all be when it's time to get some pussy in Medellin. Y'all gotta damn near be drowsing and shit and staying awake at the same time. What's that bitch doing? Is she still laying here? If I gotta go through all that shit to get some pussy, every pretty bitch should not have access to your sex life. Y'all sex life is hard. Y'all make fucking into work, a goddamn sport. You know, you know how like they have like on television, they have like the Ultimate Warrior type of games where a motherfucker gotta dive through this and he gotta swing over that over the water, and then he gotta twist around this before it knocks him in the water, and then he got to jump on top of this, and he got to run real fast across that, the obstacle courses. That's how it be when y'all come to fucking Medellin. It's too many goddamn obstacle courses just to fuck one bitch. I can't do it. I ain't like you lame motherfuckers, man. I cannot. There ain't no fucking way. I am not about to sit up here and go through all these goddamn obstacle courses and flips and jumps and hula hoops and jumping through a ring of fire and shit just to get some pussy. I just wanted to put a condom on and fuck. That's how it should be. You should be able to come to another country, put a condom on and fuck. You know, maybe you want to take some of your Viagra's or put some China brush on your dick. Whatever floats your boat, right? Maybe you want to do that, but that should be like the most difficult thing you doing. Like, should I take Cialis, Levitra, Viagra? That should be your hardest motherfucking decision. If your hardest decision is the security guard downstairs awake? Is this bitch gonna rob me? Will I really get a threesome between her and her girl? If you got to do all this guessing in your mind and you need to set up a camera. I remember in a WhatsApp group, man, I was in, man, them dudes was showing each other how to set up surveillance cameras in their Airbnb because of it. If I got to go through all that shit, them bitches ain't getting fucked. I am not fucking surveillance pussy. That's y'all. Y'all love fucking surveillance pussy. Not me. My brother says this. He said, trust is everything, even if you are paying her. Absolutely correct. If you cannot trust the business, then you have no business doing business with her. Great way of putting it. The writing is on the wall. It's not hieroglyphics. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. LM says this. He said, gringos have a short-term scarcity mindset. That's true too. That thirst is real. That thirst is real. Yeah, man, them gringos, man. And I know y'all think, man, F that nigga Dre. I feel you. If I ain't gonna lie. If I was a thirsty motherfucker with money in my pocket and a passport, I would say fuck Dre too. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I was just like a lot of you dudes, I'm single, check. I got a pocket full of money, check. I'm going to see some bad bitches, check. And I got my passport, check. Can't no motherfucker on YouTube tell me a goddamn thing. I don't give a fuck if I get drugged. I don't care if I'm gonna be alive tomorrow or not. I'm about to go fuck these bitches. And I probably would be the exact same way if I didn't know any better. If I didn't have common sense in my head. I'm telling y'all, bro. Stop letting these bitches have easy access to your sex life. It shouldn't be that. So, like I said, the 5 word before we get to the video, don't let women in other countries have easy. I didn't say have access. I said have easy access to your money, easy access to you, easy access to your trust, easy access to your location, and easy access to your sex life. If you are that easy, you make robbing you that easy. Let's go to the video.
women not worth it anymore. I lived in Philadelphia, in Las Vegas, in San Diego, in Miami, in New York City, Texas, and North Carolina, China, Portugal, Poland, Ukraine, Puerto Rico, different cities in Brazil. And what I found is that women in Eastern Europe and South America are just much more feminine, much more elegant. They have more respect. They are more down to earth. Okay, they play less games. They're more feminine and elegant and sweet. And just night and day difference from the Western women in countries like the US and Canada and the UK. Okay, they're just a much better quality of woman that's much more worth your time.
Guys, this is the one mistake that you have to stop doing. That is going to be wasting your time on the wrong woman. The minute you get into a relationship with a girl, even if you're not in a relationship or you guys are just going out, make sure you are going out with someone that is worth your time. If this girl disrespects you, if this girl hits you, if this girl goes out with her guy friends, if this girl goes out with her girlfriends all the fucking time, she don't want you, bro. She don't want you. She's not going to respect you. You're going to be that guy that's back home sleeping. You're in your bed. Then you go to work. You're constantly trying to put food on the table. And you got this girl hoeing around. It ain't worth it, bro. I know this from experience, right? I used to date a girl years ago. And she would always go out with her guy friends. The minute I would be out with her and the guy would jump on her and be like, oh my God, how you been, best friend? Bitch, how many best friends you got? Like, at the end of the day, guys, like, I didn't know. You know, I was like, you know what? I trust her. Comes to find out she cheated on me. So make sure you pick on these signs early, bro, because you're going to waste your time. Next thing you know, you might have a kid with this girl or you might get married and then you may do some bullshit. Like you might cheat on her because you found out she cheated. Then you guys get divorced. She takes half of your fucking shit and now you got to pay child support, G. So to avoid all that, bro, make sure before you get into a relationship, you know the person you are dating. Try to test her. Look at every little thing.
Stop being so accessible to these women. It should be hard for her to get you. She should be having to fight to get your attention. She should be having to scratch tooth and nail to get that attention up out of you. If she want any interest out of you, she got to work for that. She got to work, put in them hours. The same way you put the hours in the gym, the same way you put your hours into your purpose, she should be putting the hours in to get you. You don't want to be easy. Women don't respect guys that get easy. They don't respect that. And trust me, when she actually works to get you, she will stay with you a lot longer. She gonna stay with you a lot longer. She gonna respect you way more. Cause those men are easy. She like, yo, it's easy. It's like Steph Curry at the free throw line. It's easy. But here you go. She like, yo, what's going on? This trick work on every other guy. This trick works on every other guy. Why he's not falling for it? What am I doing wrong? She gonna be scratching her head. She like, it's gonna bug her. Cause you're not doing what everybody else is doing. So she gotta go back home and do her homework.
He said, because you're not doing everything else other guys are doing, she gonna want you. Do you know, because I was kicking bitches out the crib and I wouldn't allow them stay overnight in my crib, whether it would be in Medellin or back in Florida, them bitches still came back and got fucked again. Because I was the only one that had standards. And the bitches ain't never had no dick with standards. The rest of you motherfuckers was having them over there, would have a bitch stay over your crib for 2 or 3 goddamn weekends. She's staying on till Monday till Thursday and shit. Not me. Do you know them bitches was still coming back to my crib getting fucked? Because they was getting dick with standards, a dick with morals, a dick with rules and boundaries. He ain't lying. The harder I made access to me, the more bitches want to fuck me. Don't ask me how it works. Don't ask me why it worked. But the less time I have for them, the more them bitches want to fuck. Even if they could only get time with me by way of fucking. It was blowing me away. Like, wait a minute. You want to spend quality time with me? Yeah. But the only time I got for you was fucking. That's cool. Bitch, don't you got 3 degrees? I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to have this game work out in your favor, stop allowing yourself to be easily accessible to every bitch that's walking down the street in Sosua, in Thailand, in Colombia.
You gotta go call up a tutor to figure out how to get this done.
Right now, foreign. If you want to fuck up your life, just date the wrong person or foreign. Me say if you want to fuck up your life or foreign, date the wrong person or foreign and see how you fuck up your life. Huh? Start to date the wrong person and live in with the wrong person or foreign and see how you fuck up your life. You didn't say everything that glitter is not gold. Some of the time as a woman, you meet a man and the sweet thing they won't tell you, you know that you rush relationship with that man. Some of the time as a man, you see woman, and the way they look good, you even try to get to know the woman in and out. You run, gone, pack up, go live with woman, then fuck up your life. Me say, if you want to fuck up your life, a foreign, just date the wrong person, and you see how fast your life get fucked a foreign.
See what you got. See what you got. All right, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Asian women are very caring and hardworking. They are considered the best housewives. Find your woman on our dating site.
Yeah, I like to place an order. Dinner time, I don't smell nothing.
Oh, microwave. Enjoy.
These ain't even the top ramen ones though. What the? You supposed to wash the clothes. What's going on?
Oh, you expect me to watch your drawers? Boy, that's what you got your mama for. Bye.
Hold on now. Shit. Wait a minute now. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Wait.
No, I would like to return the sender. I think I got a malfunction. I think I got a black Asian.
Don't make yourself easily accessible to other women. Cut it off. You know, these women do not need to have access to you. They do not need you for anything. If you have a woman at home, your woman is who needs you, not these other women. So get that out your head, as if you got this, maybe have an ego to where you feel like you need it. These women don't need you, so stop making yourself accessible to them. And when I say stop making yourself accessible, I'm speaking in terms of being accessible on social media, being accessible through text messages, being accessible at work. Stop making yourself so accessible, man, because it's not doing any good to your relationship, to your lifestyle. It's just eventually building up a bad situation to where you become so easily accessible. It puts a bad...
Because if you pick the wrong woman, just the act of getting with her will set you on a path. It will set you on a path that causes irreparable damage to your life.
If you choose wrong and it collapses, it's not the end of the world. You just chose wrong. No need to blame the Dominicanas or the Colombianas or the Filipinas. You just chose wrong. That's the thing about here. On this island here, there's a million women. Choose better. Dust your chooser off, put your heart back in your chest where it belongs, put your wallet back in your pocket where it belongs, and get back at it. No need to run back to the manosphere weeping and renting your clothing in the bed of ashes. I was blessed to find mine. 11 years later, so far so good. But there was a time, just like I'm telling you, I had to choose. And had I chose wrong, I get what that gets. I mean, because you made a wrong turn, does that mean the destination doesn't exist? So what do? Get back on the road to your destination. If it's find a good woman, get back at it. Yeah, you might feel a little something, but you should never feel bad about finding out she ain't right for you. Feel bad about never finding out she ain't right for you.
Let's go back to Mr. Pro for you real quick. For those who haven't followed him and his wife, Love, Purpose, and Passport, make sure you follow them on YouTube. And if any of the moderators here could do us a favor, drop the link to Love, Purpose, and Passport with Mr. Pro for You and his wife. Could you drop the link for us? Look it up on YouTube. Love, Purpose, and Passport. Thanks, guys. This brother's story is he used to go to Sosua. Shout out to Kenny Peoples. This brother used to go to Sosua with his boys. And he met his woman, I believe it was online, but she was in Santo Domingo. She was stable, career woman, very good woman. So now he's at, and I'm paraphrasing, he's at a fork of the road. He could keep going to Sosua and doing Sosua shit like his boys, right? And keep getting quantity. Or he can go down to Santo Domingo and deal with quality. So he goes to visit her. They hit it off. She's everything and more. Next trip with his boys, he could stay and forget everything that he experienced in Santo Domingo and just hang out to Sosua with his boys. Mr. Pro for You got to the point. He said he would just tell his boys, I'll see you. I'm going down to Santo Domingo. And like he just said, 11 years later, him and his wife are still together, going strong. He's living full time in DR. Amazing, amazing couple. Good, really good friends of mine. In other words, he stopped, hey, sexy boo. He stopped letting every woman or a certain type of women in DR have access to him. And only a certain type of woman could have access to him in DR. And I've seen this play out several times with guys here in Colombia. When they first come to Colombia, they let just about every type of woman have access to them. But then they slow down and they only let certain women have access to them. And all of a sudden they meet their girlfriend, or they meet their wives, or they meet two girlfriends. Why? They stop letting everybody have access to them. Some of you guys be scratching your head like, why can't I meet a good woman? What am I doing wrong in Thailand? What am I doing wrong in the Philippines? I'm in Spain. I'm in Portugal. I should have me a baddie on my arm. What am I doing wrong? You are letting every woman have access to you. Every time you see a baddie, you got to walk up to her and ask her, hey, babe, let me get your Instagram. You got to, every woman should not have access to you, bruh. Just like every man should not have access to every quality woman. So if you guys want your game to be tight, stop letting every female in your face, man. I kid you not, you'll thank me for that one. Or we can sit back and keep watching two married men who decided to not let quantity have more authority in our lives than quality. You got two brothers, bald, with the glasses and the beards, who are happily married, and y'all still tell us we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you might feel a little something, but you should never feel bad about finding out she ain't right for you. Feel bad about never finding out she ain't right for you.
Damn. He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Making. You arrive in Latin America or Asia convinced that the women there are all submissive, endlessly grateful, and will see them as some kind of American hero once they marry them and bring them to the States. Couldn't be more wrong. These women are tigers, fiery, strong, resilient, raised in countries where nothing is given and everything is earned. They despise weakness and only become soft and submissive to a strong, assertive man who holds his ground. Cultures in those countries exist for a reason. Their men understand exactly how to channel and to control that feminine fire without hesitation, without folding. But if you show up acting like the rescuer, bending over backwards, handing her everything that she asks for, she'll love it, yeah, for a little while. But the moment that tiger realizes that she holds all of the power, you're finished. She starts measuring you against the men back home, the tough ones who don't fold, the ones who stand firm, the ones who know how to lead her without hesitation. Then the dynamic shifts. Respect, goodbye, and you're no longer the prize, you're the prey. But listen, you don't bring an exotic tiger to a new country and expect it to turn into a cute little obedient lapdog once.
I have to be the ugliest black man in the world. I just want to find a black woman that finds me attractive, that I find attractive, that has a work ethic, so that we can build a life with. In trying to do that, all I was focusing on with my ex was making money every single day so that we could travel all year next year. That is the only thing that I've been working towards. However, in doing that and in locking in, doing the great lock-in with a black woman that didn't have a job, she went like this.
Motherfucking house. You take care of shit except a fucking stream. Yes, you can help around the fucking house. Yes, you got a fucking job, but help around the goddamn fucking house. That doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit at fucking all.
If I can...
You know why I wasn't in your fucking mind. I wasn't in the right. I was doing all this shit. You didn't give me no damn ring. I was in the fucking playhouse. That's what you did to me. You played fucking house with me, bro.
And these are the type of women y'all let have access to y'all. And you wonder why your glasses look like they've been broken before. These are the women that y'all let have access to y'all. She said, you keep playing house with me, bro. It's his fault for choosing her. Absolutely correct. It's her fault for keep letting it happen. Yes, sir. Let's continue on.
And that's not cool.
Did I play house or was I trying to build?
Don't say it.
Hey, listen to this. Like, listen to what she's saying.
And don't do it.
Listen to what she's saying.
Do that.
Why would I give this a ring?
He said, why would I give this a ring? Looks like the video froze for a second. Let me see if I can unfreeze it. What I'll do is I'll drop it down and then I'll bring it back. But yeah, this is all his fault. I know the neighbors are used to it. The neighbors are probably used to it. That's the sad part. Just yelling at the top of her lungs.
Or is dating Western women not
Locking in, doing the great lock-in with a black woman that didn't have a job.
Let's bring it back around right there. Okay. Let's go.
Without hesitation, without folding. But if you show up acting like the rescuer, bending over backwards, handing her everything that she asks for, she'll love it, yeah, for a little while. But the moment that tiger realizes that she holds all of the power,
okay. Let me see something. Okay. that froze. Let's try this again. Okay, let me bring it down one more time. And then I'll bring it back up. Give me a second. Thank you for your patience, gentlemen.
Or is dating Western women not worth it anymore? I lived in
Don't need to run back to the manosphere weeping and renting your clothing in a bed of ashes. I was blessed to find mine. 11 years later, so far so good. But there was a time, just like I'm telling you, I had to choose. And had I chose wrong, I get what that gets. I mean, because you made a wrong turn, does that mean the destination doesn't exist? So what do? Get back on the road to your destination. If it's finding a good woman, get back at it. Yeah, you might feel a little something, but you should never feel bad about finding out she ain't right for you. Feel bad about never finding out she ain't right for you.
He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
Making. You arrive in Latin America or Asia convinced that the women there are all submissive, endlessly grateful, and will see them as some kind of American hero once they marry them and bring them to the States. Couldn't be more wrong. These women are tigers, fiery, strong, resilient, raised in countries where nothing is given and everything is earned. They despise weakness and only become soft and submissive to a strong, assertive man who holds his ground. Cultures in those countries exist for a reason. Their men understand exactly how to channel and to control that feminine fire without hesitation, without folding. But if you show up acting like the rescuer, bending over backwards, handing her everything that she asks for, she'll love it, yeah, for a little while. But the moment that tiger realizes that she holds all of the power, you're finished. She starts measuring you against the men back home, the tough ones who don't fold, the ones who stand firm, the ones who know how to lead her without hesitation. Then the dynamic shifts. Respect, goodbye, and you're no longer the prize, you're the prey. But listen, you don't bring an exotic tiger to a new country and expect it to turn into a cute little obedient lapdog once.
I have to be the ugliest black man in the world. I just want to find a black woman that finds me attractive, that I find attractive, that has a work ethic, so that we can build a life with. In trying to do that, all I was focusing on with my ex was making money every single day so that we could travel all year next year. That is the only thing that I've been working towards. However, in doing that and in locking in, doing the great lock-in with a black woman that didn't have a job, she went like this.
Motherfucking house. You take care of shit except a fucking stream. Yes, you can help around the fucking house. Yes, you got a fucking job, but help around the goddamn fucking house. That doesn't mean shit. That don't mean shit at fucking all.
If I can.
You know why I wasn't in your fucking wife. I wasn't in your wife. I was doing all this shit. You didn't give me no damn ring. I was just a fucking playhouse. That's what you did to me. You played fucking house with me, bro. And that's not cool.
Did I play house or was I trying to build?
Don't say it.
Hey, listen to this. Like, listen to what she's saying.
And don't do it.
Listen to what she's saying.
Do that.
Why would I give this a ring?
You don't say.
Like, listen to this.
Don't do it. You don't just play.
Muted.
She's tripping. So she's going nuts. I'm not playing with your head.
Crazy. You're fucking that shit. You are an ass.
Can you give me an action? Can you give me an action?
To you.
Can you give me an action where I did something to you? So you said I didn't clean. I didn't. What was it? Listen, everything is correct. I didn't do it to myself. I'm laughing to myself. Yeah, look, I stream every day. This is crazy.
Clean up after yourself. Fucking hey, you don't want a wife. You don't want a girlfriend.
No,
Funny,
I don't. I just want to play video games and work out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Fellas, man, when you get to a point where you turning down bad chicks, man, when you turning down girls that people would die for, when you're not responding to every DM, when you set up there, man, and you cutting off chicks because they disrespecting you, when you get to a point where you prioritize the bag, you prioritize your future instead of, short-term pleasure, you got to understand your energy is everything. Hey, cut off access, man. Stop following all these chicks on the gram because that's a, gateway to temptation. When you get to a point, man, when you can't be easily controlled by some head, by some box, man, you're going to be a dangerous man.
I'm currently living in Canada, but when I went to Japan, I just fell in love with the country. So I was just wondering, do you think I should make a decision? Because I'm getting my citizenship to Japan. So do you think I should make that change if I do love it there a lot, or just stick with my home country in Canada?
How long were you there for?
The first time I went with my family. I went there the second time to see my girlfriend. So I actually got a girlfriend during the trip.
How did you meet this girlfriend now? How did you meet her?
I kind of met her more of a social girls, kind of district girls club area.
What?
Now notice how he said he met this girlfriend, this Japanese girlfriend.
Hold up.
Yeah, so in Japan, this thing called a girls club, you kind of pay money to talk to girls. It's kind of weird, but
this dude is paying money to talk to Japanese girls while he's back in the States. Man, y'all gotta stop simping, man. Paying women to talk to you on social media.
Oh my Lord. So your girlfriend, you had to pay to talk to her?
Yeah, but I feel like it was kind of experience. I was just kind of having a good time.
So she's still in Japan right now while you're in Canada?
Yeah.
And she's talking to guys every day?
But she's looking to get another job right now.
Oh, yeah. Of course she is. Did you f*** her?
Yeah.
So you don't think she's any other dudes?
Not right now.
You sure about that? A girl who you paid to talk to, whose job is to get paid to talk to dudes?
Yes.
You don't think that she's f***ing dudes? And you don't think she's f***ing dudes for money?
It's just for the money, for talking, but obviously there's a different perspective people could get, but...
I want you to think. A girl who works where she's paid to talk to men, do you honestly think that while you're in Canada, she's at home doing nothing, or she's f***ing them dudes too?
But yeah, she told me other girls in the industry could be doing that. Obviously, they could be doing that, but her personal choice, she doesn't do that.
Yeah. Everybody else in the industry that pays to f*** dudes do it, but not me. I just pay.
This is very common, gentlemen. This is very, very common. A lot of guys do this with women in DR, with women in Thailand, with women in Colombia, with Venezuelan women. A lot of guys are doing this. This is not uncommon. Yep. That's why they came up with the term Western Union Poppy. Because there'll be guys that are sending money, probably slept with the woman one time, and now they're in love. And she's looking for another job. She doesn't want to sell her coochie no more. She doesn't want to sell her time no more. No, other women are doing that, not my woman. I've heard this story 100 times over.
To talk to dudes. Come on, bro. You're not that delusional, are you?
No.
Yes, he is.
Fellas, listen. The wrong woman can cost you everything. Your time, your peace, your energy, and even your future. But the good news is you don't have to ever let it happen again. Here's how to build a dating standard to protect yourself. First, you need to figure out what actually matters to you. What do you value in a woman? Is it emotional stability, submissiveness, feminine, shared values, respect? Whatever it is, without clarity, you'll always settle for what you don't want. Next, you must set your non-negotiables. These are the lines you don't cross, no matter what, no matter how fine she is, no matter how fat her ass is, no matter how good her box is. Maybe it's disrespect. Maybe it's unnecessary drama. Maybe it's male friends, whatever it is. If she doesn't meet your standards, she's not for you. Do not entertain her. Finally, you must know your triggers. Look back at your past dealings with women. What behaviors and patterns drained you or disrupted your peace? What behaviors made you feel bad? Once you know your triggers, you avoid and dismiss women who push those buttons. Dating does not have to cost you your peace and your sanity. Once you build and enforce your standards, you take control. And trust me, that's a game changer. Comment or DM me the word vet, and I'll show you how to start choosing better women today.
As soon as she start playing games, go ahead and cut her off. Let me tell you something. If getting to know somebody is stressful, what you think is going to be like if you actually get into a relationship with them? If she playing games with you now, what you think she going to do when you actually get into a relationship with her? This is why I'm not bothered when she don't text me back. I'm not bothered when she don't call me back. I'm not bothered if she canceled a link with me. I'm not bothered if I see her with another guy. I'm actually ecstatic because you went ahead and showed me your hand. That way I don't gotta waste no more of what's most valuable to me, my time. If you talking to the right person, you're not gonna be confused on if they want you or not. So if you confused, you might want to do some reevaluating. I want you to think about it like this. If whatever your goal is in life could manifest itself into a human, would it be confused on whether you want it or not?
You're focusing on the wrong women and it's ruining your dating life. Every woman falls into one of 3 categories. And right now you're obsessing over the wrong one. There's misunreceptive, misneutral, and misreceptive. Most guys spend 6 months trying to convince an unreceptive woman. Let me show you why that is fucking insane. Now you text misunreceptive 3 times. She never texts back. You ask her out. She's busy every time. She talks about her boyfriend or how she loves being single. She gives you one-word answers. Now she's telling you no, but a part of you thinks maybe if I just try harder, maybe if I wait. But she's not playing hard to get, she's just not interested. Now Miss Neutral is pleasant but not enthusiastic. She says maybe a lot. She hasn't decided if she sees you that way yet. Now the key here is that women do not stay neutral. They polarize one way or the other. And if you don't make a move, they become unreceptive and you get friend zoned. Now Miss Receptive will text you first sometimes. She laughs at your jokes. She makes herself available. It's not an impossible challenge to see her. She may even touch you or find reasons to be close to you. This is where you focus your energy. But since most guys have a lack of options, they focus half of their attention on unreceptive girls and the other half on neutral girls, with no receptive options in the picture. The guys that have options focus 0% on Miss Unreceptive, 10% on Miss Neutral and polarizing fast, and focusing 90% on Miss Receptive, who actually deserves your time. The reason guys waste so much time on these unreceptive women is because they're trying to win her over. But your job isn't to convince her, your job is to find the women who are already interested. Your Miss Receptive is out there, but you're wasting time talking to Miss Unreceptive. So stop trying to convince women that don't want you. Start recognizing which category she's in as fast as possible.
You just tried to grab my penis.
She thought being foreign made her untouchable. Big mistake.
Fuck you, man! I don't want your penis! Fuck you and your penis! Let me out! Open up! Open up! You're hurting me! I didn't do anything to anybody! Help me, God! Fuck you! I didn't do anything! Open up! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine! It's fine!
Yes, some of these foreign women are crazy too.
I'm gonna go around the ocean.
It's fine! It's fine!
Hey.
It's fine!
Get in there. Go. Start to like
Let me go away! 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 No! No!
You're not kicking me.
No!
Look at it.
Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Oh my God! Oh my God! Echt misgaat! Ich hab nichts gemacht! In einer Buchkamm! Let me out! Help me, please! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Listen, bro. Listen, sis. Stop being so easily accessible. I know, I get it. I know. You miss them, you love them, but you've been taken for granted for way too long.
Thanks.
You've been overlooked and mistreated for way too long. When you start to give people access to you so often, they start to mistreat you. They don't know the value of you anymore. Why? Because you're so easily given. You're giving so much of yourself. You forgot to give back to you. Your cup is almost empty. I know you love them so much. You love your friends. Oh, that person looks so good, or this, that, and that. It's okay. It's okay. Separate yourself and allow yourself to fill back your cup. Fill your cup back up. Protect your peace. Energy is very much so transferable, so protect your peace. Not everybody needs access to you. You don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody nothing. All right.
We too accessible as people. When we get to the status in life, we're too accessible. We feel like we got to be outside. We feel like we got to be around. You got to duck off sometimes. You're more valuable when you're not seen. We can't be as accessible as we was back in the day. We can't be accessible to all the homies we used to fuck with, to all the women we used to fuck with. Everybody can't just be able to call you. Everybody can't just be able to pull up on you. People should feel honored when you pull up to their fucking event or to their situation.
Facts.
Because you don't really show up for nothing. I've been there, done that, bro. I already proved myself. Why I gotta be outside for? Why I gotta be in everything? If anything, you make people come to you. You need to build yourself up. Of course, in the beginning stages, yes, you need to be outside. You need to make yourself known. Get your money up. Get your status up. And once you get that, you need to fall back. You're not gonna gain any more status from being outside shaking hands all the time. Once you become too noticeable, once you become too reachable, people don't appreciate you. The more you're outside, the more people see you, your value's going down. Because you're becoming a regular person at this point. Oh, he a regular. I see this nigga all the time. But just imagine if I stepped out of every fucking event. There's nothing special about me showing up. There ain't nothing about me being here.
Think you're not special? You don't have insane aura because you cracked on the first date. Guess what? She was easy. And a lot of you men decide to date these women that gave it up to you easily in the beginning. And then you guys go crazy the moment she acts out of line during the relationship.
Facts.
If you notice that she had bad traits and bad behavior and low self-respect before, what makes you think that locking her into a relationship is going to change this behavior?
And a lot of dudes do that. I want to say that I'm going to kind of piggyback off what he said. What he was saying is, if you was able to smash that, we're going to go in our scenario. If you were able to smash that foreign chick easy, and all of a sudden now, no matter what you do in a relationship with that foreign chick, she's argumentative, she's wild, all the stuff that made you attracted to her, the party girl side, that free spirit that she has, it works while you was able to crack it easy, but it doesn't work in a relationship. And now you stuck. I've seen so many dudes that enter relationships here in Colombia with pay-for-play chicks and failed to realize that woman mentally is used to having several men per day up in her. And you think she's supposed to automatically fall for you and be in a relationship with you because you got money and she ain't gonna get no other dicks? So she's supposed to just go cold turkey because you got money. You see how that sounds? She was having sex with all these men. Now you're paying her. She's supposed to no longer go to all these nice Airbnbs. She's supposed to no longer get flew out. She's supposed to no longer go to some of the best parties. Some of you guys come in, you ask the pay-for-play chick to show you this spot and that spot in a city. And she gets to go along for the ride. She can't go through any of those excursions anymore that she used to go on. Because you said that you're in love and you want her to be with you only. I'm going to tell y'all dudes, I have seen dudes able to get pay-for-play chicks, marry pay-for-play chicks, and them chicks be cheating on y'all like crazy. Crazy. And if it happens here in South America on a high level, I know it's probably happening when you guys marry pay-for-play in Thailand or in South Africa, Nigeria. The dude is right. You cannot change a woman just because you entered a relationship with her. That does not work.
If she was not quality before you decide to get in a relationship with her, she is not going to be quality after you get into a relationship with her. T-Mac says this. He's saying, I told E Breezy about smashing all of those foreign chicks and getting them hooked. And they come to the US looking for him. They gonna crash out. Better slow down, Breezy. They gonna love you. Shout out to Ronan. Good morning, brother. Salute to you. Salute to you. He said these are facts. He said they don't even know these guys give off their own red flags for the women to see. Absolutely correct. Shout out to Theo popping up as well. Shout out to Theo. He said, Andre, we have a seat for you on the wing of the plane. Okay, cool. For the Black Manager Conclave. So look forward to seeing you in Vegas at Conclave Numero 6. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Let's go here. Yes, sir. Salute to these gentlemen that just coming up. Let's continue on with the video.
Don't be a fool. Don't ignore the red flags, because if it was easy for you to date and smash, it would have been just as easy for someone else to rearrange your entire guts.
They're going to do everything for you because you're American. No. They're submissive, or you are the hero, you are the American. No. Colombian girls are just like American girls or girls everywhere.
She said Colombian. Now remember, this is that one bitter Colombian chick, but I put her on here because she made a good point. She's that bitter Colombian chick that ain't nobody really trying to F with. And so she tried to spew evil earlier this year on you guys that come to Colombia. Like she said, Colombian women are just like any other woman. That ain't true, boo. You might be trying to be American, but a lot of Colombian women aren't. And here's another thing. I'm going to say this also. I don't even like when women compare. I'll say this. I don't even like when Colombian women compare Colombian women to Medellin only. This is a young lady in Medellin. To sit back and say the women in the coffee region are just like the women in Medellin, hell no. To sit back and say the women in Cali are like the women in Bogota, no. Each region has its own cultural dynamic. Cartagena, Barranquilla, Santa Marta, they have their own regional dynamic, as well as Antioquia, which is Medellin area. So when I hear women talk like this, they really are talking about their own region and don't know anything about the other regions of Cali, of Colombia. So just take what she has to say with a grain of salt. But she is correct about guys, don't come to Colombia acting like you're a hero, because that is a bad move.
Like, literally, they are not going to be different. Maybe we are like different because of the culture, so maybe we are like more happy, stuff like that. But about that they are going to do everything for you because you're American. No. They're submissive, or you are the hero, you are the American. No.
It's those Papacito videos. That's what's doing the
Oh
damage.
yes. Oh my God. I hate that so much.
And I'm like, I asked one of my friends that happens to be a girl. She lives in Medellin. I was like, do you guys really say that? Because I've never heard you say that since I've been here. She's like, no, we don't say that.
The prostitute.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's fooling these guys going into Colombia, thinking that all girls are like that when that's not the truth.
Hey, listen, fellas, I speak from experience when I say stay away from bottom vibrational women. Every man that I know that done dealt with a bottom vibrational woman can tell you the experience was terrible. A relationship with a bottom vibrational woman usually only ends one way, on a bad note. So stay woke. Follow the method.
I don't know what man needs to know and understand this, but you do not get an award for sticking around. I know you think it's admirable to try to make things work and you stay longer than you should have, or you're trying to make things work after she's cheated, lied, or treated you like crap the entire time. But there is nowhere in the world where she's suddenly going to wake up and make changes to make your life easier or better. And you're right. A good man is going to stick it out through thick and thin and even drag himself through the mud, but the only thing that you're doing is prolonging the inevitable, which is the breakup and the loss of everything that you feel like you're still stuck in. You don't need somebody that berates you. You don't need somebody that their idea of communication is giving you the silent treatment or gaslighting you or screaming in your face or telling you that you're worthless or an idiot. And what does she bring into your life? A good woman is going to elevate your life in a way that you can't even fathom. And if you stay stuck where you're not wanted, you're just literally keeping yourself from something better. And I know you're not going to like me when I say this.
Absolutely. If you allow yourself to stay stuck in a place that you're not appreciated with women that don't appreciate you, you'll never get to the women in whatever country that will appreciate you. Learn to take that L. Learn to delete the women that you know are L's in your phone. Stop chasing L's. Stop extra texting L's. The women that you know that it's a lost cause, let it go, man. So you can get to the ones who you really want to be around, the ones that really want to appreciate you in these countries. I know we as men, we like a nice little challenge. But I'm telling you, man, ain't no woman fine enough for you to have to chase in another country. 5, 6, 7 text messages a day. No, man, it's not worth all that. So you can keep on chasing women that don't want you, or you can allow yourself to be chased by the women that do want you. Let's continue on.
But I promise you, money is not the only thing that you need in life to be happy. A lot of you are always saying that you don't want to lose all of your shit, but you're essentially losing yourself in staying in situations where you aren't valued, where you are not appreciated, and you are taking care of someone who refuses to take care of you. There are good women out here that will take care of you, that will cook for you, that will clean for you, that will obey you, that will listen to you, that will actually be a partner in life, and you don't have to drown yourself saving a woman that doesn't care about you. Stop settling for literal breadcrumbs. Stop settling for women who make excuses for treating you poorly. Stop settling for women that don't want to help plan dates or buy you Christmas gifts or show you admiration and affection and appreciation. Stop trying to save these women that are literally making you lose yourself in the process. Okay, bye.
I'm live in my house. Yes, let the whole world see. I'm live in my
Before he starts talking, this is sad. This is in Africa, on the continent of Africa. My wife used my house to get a loan without my consent. She couldn't pay it back, and now they're taking this man's house. When I say that wrong woman should not have access to you, I don't care who you are, coming from what continent. The wrong woman should not have access to you. The type of woman that would take your house, get a loan, don't pay back the loan, and now this man is being kicked out of his wife. I know, right? Don't take my house, take the wife. They're doing it wrong.
house. Eh? No, now I am live in my house, and they said my wife collects loan from a property I don't know, and they send people to come and eject me. Oh God, I will. That's not a problem. Then what? You know, don't talk to me too. No, forget about me. So this is what is happening live in my house at Sabari Layout. My wife said she collected the property, and then they came and they are throwing my things out without my.
So they're taking the stuff out this man's house. That's the house. And they're taking his stuff and just throwing it on the ground. They're just throwing all his property on the ground because they're taking the house.
So yeah, this is what is happening live and direct in my house. So yeah, the whole world is watching. I don't have any details with anybody, court proceedings. Said my wife borrowed money, and the next thing they say she used my document as collateral. And then they are coming to eject me, throwing my things out from the house without my consent.
You got any like fucked up experiences with the women overseas, and like just something that you had to learn from and like had to suck up, charge into the game?
I would say this, like, this is a like free game for y'all, bro. If any girl is overly obsessed with black guys, bro, do not take her serious.
I got hella videos talking about that.
Bro, it's not like, bro, those are not the ones to take serious. I'm telling you, like, oh my God, like, that is like, those are not the ones to take serious. Like, low key, like, even if you like Afro beats too much, I'm not even gonna fuck with you. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
So you want a foreign chick. I get it. The United States doesn't have the good quality women, right? It's a very valid concern. Just look around. It's pretty bleak, okay? So you want a foreign chick. Do not get a foreign chick that's in America. Generally speaking, foreigners, immigrants to America are going to be the lowest quality of the people of where they came from. If they were happy where they were, they wouldn't have moved. If they were doing well, if they were in a society and they were like healthy members of society, they wouldn't have left.
What's the secret to your relationship? Y'all wanna know the actual secret? Just get you a foreign woman. That's the secret. Stay away from Western women. That is the best advice I can give any man that's on everything.
This kind of comment here. Never bring them back to the States.
Means never ever bring a foreign woman in the United States to be brainwashed by feminism. Now, do you understand the point? Make it common sense.
Moral of the story, keep going, dream big, don't date American women, travel, keep lean, get money, and enjoy life like our brother Will. Shout out to Will. With the 20,000 Colombian pesos. He said, good evening, Andre, and Chad fam. Wow. What did I walk in on? Today's episode is about making sure that not all women in foreign countries have easy access to you, easy access to your money, easy access to your sex. Easy. It's not about the access. It's the easy access that we allow too many women to have. So that's tonight's topic.
Gentlemen, we gotta be more careful with who we choose to be with. Seriously, in this day and age, you are not safe. These bitches are wild. And I say that with utmost respect. These bitches are wild. You need to stop choosing the wrong women to date. Do you really want those women to be there when you're trying to get married? Do you really, subconsciously, do you really believe that they will be loyal? And I get that there's good apples out there and there's good women out there. But let's be honest, you're not choosing them. You're not choosing them. I know I've made that mistake. It's a guy's ambition and initiative to choose the wrong women for many various reasons. But stop. You are damaging yourself and then you wonder, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Oh, well, I fucking wonder why, you retard.
Don't chase. And don't be afraid of rejection. Set up your life to where the girls have to come to you, and so you don't have to pursue them. And when you don't have to pursue them, the dynamic is different when they're chasing you as opposed to you chasing them.
And everyone has more fun.
It's better for the girl, because then when she finally sleeps with you, she feels like she accomplished something. She's like kind of worked for it, so she's a little bit invested. If you hook up with her, it's because, you know, you've chosen to hook up with her and not because you were chasing something, you know? So I think it's better for both people, actually.
Join Sigma Society and learn the 12 attraction triggers that make women chase you. Link in bio.
See, the problem with dudes is they be choosing the wrong type of woman. Then they get their heart broke. Then they want to announce to the world, ain't no more good women out here. Shut your bitch ass up, fam. You made the wrong choice, fam. You know what you was doing. You wanted somebody with a fat ass and the motherfucking face of a motherfucking goddess. And you got it. But 1,000 other motherfuckers wanted that same thing. My nigga, you had a lot of competition and you lost the competition. You chose wrong, fam. You know what I'm saying? You had good women on your line too. You had one, they probably didn't have the fat ass of a face of a goddess, but they was good women, good hearts, good souls, good families, took care of shit, smart. You chose wrong, my nigga.
Hey, check this out, fellas. This some free game. Not every woman deserves access to you, but definitely not a bottom vibrational woman. Giving her too much too soon, that breeds entitlement. And we all know that's a recipe for disaster. Never give full access treatment without making that woman earn your time.
Walking away from a woman who isn't aligned with you isn't rejection, it's self-respect. Tonight, nephews, we're talking about vetting, because the women you choose to allow in your life, they don't just affect your dating life. She affects your peace, your focus, your purpose, your whole trajectory as a man. So let me say this clean. The right woman will multiply your life. The wrong woman will tax it emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and nephews, let's be honest, financially.
There's a huge difference between a woman who just likes you and is using you versus a woman who actually truly loves you. Let's get into some differences. For starters, a woman who loves you is going to want to take care of you. So you need to ask yourself, is this woman cooking for me? Is she cleaning for me? Is she doing things to make my life easier? Does she often always say, my only goal in life is to make your life easier? This woman loves you. The woman that likes you is the one that's going to come over. Yeah, she's going to Netflix and chill. She's going to be around your house. She's going to see that you have laundry done. She's not going to do any of it. She's going to enjoy your company, but not enough to want to make your life easier. Think of it as like an acquaintance that's just coming over because she likes you. The next one is that a woman that loves you is going to tolerate your bullshit to a certain extent. And I don't mean toxicity and I don't mean abuse before y'all come up in the comments. I mean genuinely, like when you fuck up or you make a mistake, she's going to forgive you. A woman who simply just likes you is not going to tolerate your bullshit. The first sign of any toxicity or any sign that you have made a mistake in any capacity, she's leaving. She's out the door because she's like, I don't have time for this. I don't like you enough to be here. And she's not going to be as forgiving as a woman who loves you. A woman who loves you is going to forgive you numerous times until she's out the door. The next one is a woman who actually loves you can be in your presence without doing absolutely nothing. A woman who likes you has to be doing something in order to have quality one-on-one time. So for example, a woman who loves you could be in the same room as you, not even talking. Maybe you're watching football, playing video games, but she loves being around you enough to just be in your presence. A woman who likes you is going to get bored, is going to be like, I don't have time for this. I have better stuff to do, and she's gonna leave because that's boring. She likes you enough to hang out with you, but she doesn't like you enough to like actually be in your presence and stay there and be there for hours. Another big difference to distinguish whether a woman just likes you or loves you is prioritizing you. Yes, a woman who likes you will prioritize you, but to what extent? So for example, the woman who likes you is not going to move around any of her other plans to make plans with you. So if you say something like, hey, are you available Wednesday night? and she says, no, because I have this, this, and this, she is not flexible because she doesn't really want to prioritize you in that way. But I promise you, the woman who loves you is prioritizing you. You see this all of the time, even with single mothers. When they love you, they are dropping those kids off at grandma's house. They are moving their plans around with their friends. They are doing whatever they can. They are dropping whatever they're doing to be with you. The next one should be common sense, but any woman that likes you might want to be around your friends, but they are not going to want to meet your family. They want to impress the guys enough to keep you around for a little bit and hang out, but they are not thinking to the core level or aspect of being a wife in your family. The woman who loves you wants to impress your family more than she wants to impress your friends. It's not important or as important for your friends to like her as it is for your family to like her. That is a woman who loves you. The woman who just likes you is more focused on your friends liking her versus your family. And sometimes the woman who likes you doesn't even want to meet your family. She's going to skip out on your birthdays. She's going to skip out on holidays. She's going to make excuses. She's going to tell you that she has to spend time with her own family. She's not going to prioritize wanting to meet your family or engage with your family in that capacity. A woman who loves you is going to get to know your mom. She's going to get to know your dad. She's going to know exactly how your mom does things so she can reciprocate that and do the exact same things within your relationship, especially if you have a good relationship with your mother. Another indication of a woman who just likes you versus a woman who loves you, a woman who likes you is still going to be posting her butt cheeks on the internet. Point blank period. She doesn't respect you. She doesn't care about you. She likes you enough to get attention from you, but she doesn't like you enough to respect you. A woman who loves you is going to give up rosters, any other guys. She's not going to talk to anyone. She's not going to be posting her butt cheeks. She is going to show so much loyalty that nothing compares to it. And you are going to fall in love with her because of this level of loyalty. The girl that likes you is still going to play games, and a girl that loves you is done with the games. She wants you and only you.
As a guy in 2026, you don't need to stop dating, but you do need to stop dating the wrong girls. This is harsh sister advice where I explain things to men as if they were my brother. And the first step in being done dating the wrong girls is to stop lying to yourself.
She said, stop lying to yourself. Like we said before, Will says this. He say, gents learn they are of silently walking away. Yes, they are learning to silently walk away and blocking them. Women are starting to realize this. This is your strongest negotiating superpower when it comes to dating women. Yes, the art of walking away. Let somebody else deal with that headache. Let somebody else deal with that chick. Never feel like you're losing in another country if you walk away from a chick. I don't care if y'all right there and y'all about to get it in. If you feel like something ain't right, something ain't right. Walk away. Cut her off, dog. I think that's one of the things I wish I could get more men to do. Cut off certain women. There'll be a lot less druggings and robberies and scams once women realize that you guys aren't as easy as it seems. Because right now we do come across, thanks, Will, for the 10,000 Colombian pesos. Right now, we as men, no matter what race, color, height, age, or stage of life, we do come across easy. We put these women on these pedestals because of their beauty. Oh, back home in the United States, the women are like this. Yes, but oh, mighty foreign woman, you are so beautiful, so mighty. If it was not for you, oh, mighty foreign woman. And then you find out, oh, okay, that this woman might have been foreign, but she wasn't quality. But then it's hard for you to let go because you got to admit that you chose wrong. I'll say this again. A lot of times we men don't let go because that means that within that moment, you have to admit you didn't know what the hell you were doing when it came to choosing a foreign woman. And most of us don't know what we're doing when it comes to choosing a foreign woman. Why? Because most of us have never dated a foreign woman. So be ready to take some L's. Stop getting off planes as if you know what you're doing. I want to say this again. Just because you got money in your pocket does not mean you know what the hell you're doing with the money. Just because you have an American passport doesn't mean you know what the hell you're doing. There are men in the graves who actually thought that they knew what they were doing when they came to Colombia and couldn't nobody tell them nothing. And now they are on the other side of Saturn, and their families will never see them again because they weren't willing to admit that they didn't know what they were doing. They've never dated Colombianas before. A lot of you guys don't want to admit you're going to Thailand. You ain't never dated no Thai chick in the States. You're going to DR. A lot of you guys have never dated a Dominican chick a day in your life. So why don't you start the process of eliminating certain women as far as behavior? Because for the most part, most of us men that are traveling, we don't know what the hell we doing. We don't. And you got these content creators that's out here trying to tell you that because all you need to have is money in your pocket and it's all going to work out. You can have the baddest chick as long as you got money. So we bust our tails, and many of us have money. And if it was about money, why is it that there are so many horror stories among men who travel? You know why? Because we don't know what the hell we're doing, and we don't want to admit it. Some of you have never, you've seen Brazilian women in the beauty pageants. You've seen Brazilian women on television shows. You have never dated a Brazilian a day in your motherfucking life. And then you land in Brazil and you got the audacity to walk around Brazil the first 48 hours as if you know what the hell you're doing. And when stuff goes left, you want to blame the Brazilian women, the Brazilian government, the Brazilian police, blah, 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 blah. You want to cry that everybody was wrong. But many of us men don't want to admit you got off a plane in Japan and you ain't never even been to Japan and you don't know what the hell you're doing when it comes to dating in Japan. That's why I say when you first land in a country, take it slow for a minute. I don't care if you with your boys. Dude, I wouldn't care if my boys got coochie the first 3 days of the trip and I got none. This is not a competition. I'm not trying to keep up with a bunch of other grown men. I move at my pace. This is Andre Spence's pace. If I'm out with y'all on a trip and y'all smashing chicks galore, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not about to sit up here and waste my time and energy trying to keep up with you grown ass men. I'm moving Andre's pace. Why? Because if I was single, I'd never been in that country anyway. And I'm not trying to be around a bunch of prostitutes. So if I'm not trying to be around a bunch of prostitutes like most dudes, you ain't gonna see me around. In other words, I'm one of them dudes that can land on a plane with 5 guys. And bro, within an hour, them Negroes ain't gonna see me until either that night or a couple days from now. I disappear on my homeboys all the time. I'm not a follower, man. That following thing, that ain't never been my thing, man. So take your time, man. Stop taking all these unnecessary L's and just admit to yourself, most of us don't know what we're doing when it comes to traveling and dating foreign women. And if you're trying to say a woman is a woman is a woman, then why don't you keep your ass in the States? If a woman is a woman is a woman, your trips are unnecessary. If a woman is just a woman is just a woman, right? You get the same type of woman in the States. So quite obvious, there's something different about foreign women than local women back home in the West. But take your time, man. Aaron says this. He said, basically, my brothers, according to the book of cheek clapping Palestinian, chapter 5, verse 47, thou shalt not simp overseas. Correct. Correct. Stop doing too much. Take your time and enjoy the ones that really enjoy you. It's not that hard, gentlemen. Let's finish off the last bit of the video.
Well, I came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened. It was going so well. How well really was it going? If she's not actively reciprocating the effort that you're putting into her, it's not actually going well. If you need to lie to your friends about how the relationship actually is going, it's not actually going well. If you know deep down in your heart and in the back of your mind that this really isn't gonna work out, it's not going that well. So tell me, why are you continuing to pour effort into it? Why are you continuing to exhaust yourself, waste all of your resources on this one girl who it's really, as I said, not going well with? When you see the signs that the relationship is doomed, it's time to move on.
Absolutely correct. When you see the signs that it's over, no matter with what form woman, I don't care if it's for only one day, it's over. If you didn't get the coochie, it's over. If you got the coochie and you guys just didn't jail, it's over. Let it go. In other words, stop giving certain types of women easy access to you. Because as long as y'all do that, y'all gonna keep on calling us other guys lucky. Oh man, y'all lucky. No, we not. We just don't let women that you allow to have access to you to have access to us. Some of y'all got some Colombian stories, man, I can't relate to. Even when I was single. If we sat down in the bar and you was telling me about all your pay play stories, I could tell you something. I can't even relate to what the hell you talking about. Why? Because it's pay for play? No, because of the quality of women you let have access to you. You got coffee? Mm-hmm. Thank you, babe. So that's the one thing that you want to do. Start enjoying your travels by not allowing every chick with a beautiful face to have access to you. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to end it with this. As a guy that's been with a lot of beautiful women, just like many of you guys have, any of you guys that have been with beautiful women can attest to this. 80% of them you're not going to even remember anyway. I can promise you this. 80% of the beautiful, gorgeous women that you've had in your life, whether you in the States or out of the States, bruh, over time, the headache that you went through to get her, you ain't gonna remember her. I had a beautiful woman pop up in my brain about 2 weeks ago. Do you know I forgot I even fucked that person? It was like a thought. I'm just minding my business. I think I was walking or doing something. And all of a sudden, the thought of this, I was like, damn, I forgot I fucked her. You will forget more pussy as life goes on. In other words, that chick that you think is so important that you must smash right now in the grand scheme of things, you ain't gonna remember that chick anyway, bro. I wish I could put it another way. And anybody in the comment section that had some bad bitches, you know I'm telling the truth. Most of your bad bitches, you don't even remember them hoes. Because most of them you smash for one night or maybe 1 week, especially if she was a headache. And most women that are 8s, 9s, and 10s are headaches.
I'm telling you, you're not missing out on what these men out here on social media are trying to convince you guys you are missing out on. The women that you are missing out on are the quality women. I try to give the advice, but I'm telling you, man, you some good men. I forgot to turn the lights on in the back. That's what I forgot to do. That's what I was wondering what was different. The lights in the back. But I kid you not, guys, you're some good men. And you deserve, no matter what country you go to enjoy good women. Tomorrow's episode, men getting drugged and robbed in Thailand. The next 3 videos. Just when you thought it was safe to go in the water. You thought it was bad in Brazil. You thought it was bad in Colombia. Wait till you see how many men are getting drugged and robbed in Thailand. I am not trying to throw shade on any country. I don't care where we go. I want us to move with safety and wisdom. So for all you dudes just think, Dre just hating. No, I'm not. I'm just letting you know that no country is safe for stupid people. No country is safe for stupid people. And most of these dudes in Thailand that gets drugged or that got drugged and robbed, you're going to see they gave access of themselves to women that were way below them. And that's why they were able to get drugged and robbed. So that's tomorrow's episode. The next 2 episodes are about the druggings and robberies that takes place and how we need to be careful when we're in Thailand. So this myth of Thailand is this perfect place. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to all you guys. Let's do an outro. Glad you guys hung out your boy for 3 hours. And looking forward to seeing some of you guys at the Black Manosphere Conclave coming up next month. And starting this week, look forward to seeing Will and T-Mac and a bunch of other you guys here for the Petronio Alvarez Festival.